without issuing a walk. He's got a career-low walk rate entering this game, so the Dodgers will probably have to get aggressive against Mike Soroka. Dodgers and Diamondbacks lineups, first pitch coming up.
All right, Dodgers and Diamondbacks, who are 5.5 games back of the Blue going into action. Keeping an eye on what happened with the San Diego Padres, who have now gone final in Philadelphia. The Fightin' Phils helping out the Dodgers tonight with a 3-2 win over the Padres. So the Padres fall to 32-27 on this season. The Dodgers, for the moment, pick up a half game on San Diego, who are 5.5 games back. They've now lost 3 in a row. Dodgers can make it more with a win tonight. Eric Lauer on the mound. Michael Soroka will go for the Snakes when we come back. Enjoy it, everybody. David Vassay's got you with the postgame when it's all over. I'm Tim Cates, and this is the back-to-back World Series champion Dodgers Audio Network.
Los Angeles Dodgers are a juggernaut.
I think it's fair to ask the question of all the teams out there, do you want to win as much as the Dodgers?
Back-to-back! The Dodgers see winning as fundamental to the business side of baseball.
Sustained dominance.
What are you going to do about it?
We often hate successful people because
here comes a harsh piece of reality.
The Dodgers dynasty!
They're successful.
Ding, ding, ding.
This has been Morongo Casino Dodgers on Deck. Dodgers Baseball is brought to you by Superior Grocers. Quality, variety, and value. Shakey's Pizza. Get more meal for deal at Shakey's.com. And by your Southern California Toyota dealers. We make it easy. First pitch is coming up on your home of the world champion LA Dodgers.
The Dodgers cement their dynasty.
The rest of the baseball world,
Something has to give here.
hates us.
Nobody can do this but the Dodgers.
They hate us
Something has to happen here.
This is untenable.
because they are not us. Welcome to world champion LA Dodgers baseball.
Back-to-back!
Dodgers baseball brought
Been for family owned and operated since 1946. Children's Hospital LA. From colds to cancer, we got this. Hoffy Hot Dogs, a SoCal original treasure. Local, original, great. Budweiser, this Bud's for you. And by Daniel's Jewelers, official sponsor of every trip around the diamond. Own the dream. First pitch is coming. World champion LA Dodgers baseball is moments away.
Toyota's We Make It Easy sales event is here with our most efficient lineup that's bigger than ever. With hybrid, plug-in hybrid, and fully electric vehicles to keep your summer moving. Go farther in the all-hybrid Camry. Take on more adventures with RAV4 plug-in hybrid. Or experience all-electric performance in the all-new CHR. More choices, more ways to go farther. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Everything you need to find your perfect Toyota is right at your fingertips at Toyota.com. Explore our full lineup of vehicles. Compare features side by side. Search our available inventory. You can even find the best local offers. Everything you need is just a few clicks away on Toyota.com. So for your next Toyota car, truck, or SUV, just visit Toyota.com. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Hey, it's Freddie Freeman. At Children's Hospital Los Angeles, they have been delivering championship care for 125 years. Their winning streak of life-saving care, game-changing discoveries, and clinical excellence has made them the league leader in pediatric care. When you need world-class care for your child, CHLA is in your neighborhood. Join the thousands of fans at Children's Hospital Los Angeles and find your champion care at chla.org today.
Every Dodgers legend started out as a rookie, but they went on to become the best in baseball. They left behind a legacy of determination, skill, and love of the game. With the right retirement game plan, you too can leave a legacy. From saving early on to having income during retirement, Security Benefit can help you save for your future and leave a legacy for those you love. Security Benefit, proud sponsor of the LA Dodgers.
Follow us on Instagram at AM570 LA Sports.
Daniels Jewelers is a proud sponsor of the Trip Around the Diamond. With every home run, get a free baseball bracelet at any location. Celebrate your own victories with the jewelry you've been dreaming of. Daniels has stunning styles starting at just $99. Plus, get $50 off any $99 purchase. Visit danielsjewelers.com/baseball to get your coupon today. Show your pride. Daniels Jewelers. Own the dream.
Tim Cates here. There's nothing like the thrill of baseball and the legendary moments that make every inning unforgettable. Pair those rich moments with an ice-cold, crisp Sapporo beer. From first pitch to walk-off wins, Sapporo has you covered with a variety of refreshing lagers, including light and non-alcoholic beers. Celebrating 150 years of Japanese brewing tradition, Sapporo is carefully crafted to be full of flavor. So when it's game time, make the winning call and grab a Sapporo. Sapporo, good with sushi, great with baseball.
Hey, it's Andre Heath here. This is the season to celebrate. Whether it's Father's Day, graduation, or both, Superior Grocers has everything you need to make it special. From premium meats for the grill to fresh sauce, it's all about bringing family together because the best moments happen around the table. Celebrate big and save smart. Download the Superior Grocers app for weekly ads and digital deals. Superior Grocers, quality, variety, and value.
To win on the field, it takes a singular focus. One team working together to claim victory. At City of Hope, our team of over 2,000 experts brings the same focus to our sole mission, ending cancer. That focus has led to cancer breakthroughs, to one of the largest clinical trial programs in LA, and to families filled with hope. The biggest win of all. Make an appointment today at cityofhope.org.
This year, Galpin Ford and the Bachman family celebrate 80 years of helping families find the perfect car, truck, or SUV. Over the previous 8 decades, Galpin Ford has become the largest Ford dealer in the world and has given back by supporting the Los Angeles community year after year. It's this focus on you, the customer, that has helped extend the Galpin Motors family to 13 brands. Be part of the birthday celebration this year. Visit Galpin Ford off the 405 at Roscoe and at galpin.com.
Back to the Galpin Ford broadcast booth
on the LA Dodgers Audio Network.
Here's Rick Monday and Tim Neverett.
Live from Chase Field in downtown Phoenix, Arizona, it's Game 2 of the 4-game series as your back-to-back defending world champion Los Angeles Dodgers take on the host Arizona Diamondbacks. Hi, everybody. Rick Monday alongside Tim Neverett and with producer engineer Dwayne McDonald as we get set to go the great indoors at Phoenix. The roof is closed, and for good reasons. It's near the triple digits outside today. And for the Dodgers, they like to get into triple digits in base hits and opportunities, losing the opening game of the series last night by a score of 4-1. And for Arizona, their 20th come-from-behind victory this season. They're tied for the Atlanta Braves in that category in Major League Baseball. And for the Dodgers, they come on first place in the West, 5.5 games in front of both San Diego and Arizona. Why 5.5 in front of both? Well, Padres just lost their ball game. Now, Arizona, with a victory tonight, could move into second place in the Western Division. The Dodgers, they'll maintain first place regardless, but they'd like to stretch out the lead, no question about it. In the background, the Diamondbacks take the field. Here's Dave Roberts' starting lineup. Shohei Ohtani, again, the designated hitter. He'll lead things off. Andy Pages is in center. Freddie Freeman playing at first base. Batting fourth and his shortstop, Mookie Betts. In right field is Kyle Tucker. Max Muncy is at third base. Ryan Ward will be in left field. Ward hit his first Major League home run last night. Dalton Rushing behind the plate doing the catching, batting eighth. And batting ninth and playing at second base is Alex Freeland. It's the left-hander Eric Lauer on the mound. For Lauer, 7 starts plus 2 relief appearances with the Blue Jays. His second start with the Dodgers. He was victorious in that outing, going 6 innings in allowing just 4 hits in that game. One of them was a home run. Michael Soroka on the mound, the big right-hander for Arizona. His 12th start, a record of 7 wins and 2 losses for Arizona. Diamondbacks 32-17. They played well at home. They're 19-10. For the Dodgers on the road, 18-11. They're looking for their 39th victory of the season. The umpiring assignments, Stu Sherwater will work the plate tonight to call the balls and strikes. Junior Valentine is at first. Your crew chief, Jordan Baker, umpiring at second. And Rob Drake is over at third base. We'll join you same start times tomorrow, 5:30. Morongo Casino, Dodgers on deck. First pitch at 6:40. Happy to have you with us. Game 2 of 4. Dodgers and Diamondbacks have to play. Here's Tim.
Thank you very much, Mo. The Dodgers in their traveling road grays. Dodgers across the chest. Home whites with the Arizona logo on the left side of the chest for the Diamondbacks. And each team wearing the Lou Gehrig patch number 4. As Ohtani stands in, and the first pitch of the ball game is up and away for ball 1. It came at 6:40 in the evening. 74 degrees inside. The roof is closed. It's 101 outside. It's brought to you by Bank of America, the official bank of the Los Angeles Dodgers. 1-0 pitch, inside corner for a strike. Ohtani's first at bat is brought to you by Asahi Super Dry, Japan's #1 selling beer. Seek what is unique. 1-1 pitch to Ohtani. He swings, rips it to the right field. That's headed to the corner. Shohei rounding first. He's on his way to second. He'll be in with a stand-up leadoff double. Double number 14 on the season for Ohtani.
That's a good way to open it up. The Dodgers last night missed opportunities. They had 8 such at-bats, runners in scoring position, managed just a couple of base hits.
Ohtani has been on base in 18 straight games, and prior to that at-bat, since the 12th of May, hitting .415 with 9 multi-hit games. He had a 3-hit game last night. Andy Pages, .293 hitter. Right-handed batter facing Soroka. Soroka deals him a 4-seamer outside, a swing and a miss. No balls and 1 strike to Pages. 13 home runs, 50 runs batted in for Andy. As he taps home plate, adjusts his batting helmet. Ohtani leading off of second base. And the pitch. Inside corner for a called strike.
It's the slurve, as Soroka calls it. Neither one of these pitchers are going to gas it up at 100 miles an hour. Both fly ball pitchers going in the games today, the starters.
0-2 pitch to Pages. He swings and strikes out. Got a high fastball outside. Andy goes down swinging. 1 away for the Dodgers in the top of the first.
And that's just not a good at bat. Not able to advance the runner and don't make contact. And it only took 3 pitches.
Well, that's the key thing. Nobody out runner at second. You got to get him over 90 feet to let the guy come up next with less than 2 outs and a chance to get him in with a sacrifice fly. Now Freddie Freeman will try to do it another way. Freeman, left-handed batter against the right-hander Soroka. First pitch, slurve is down. 82.8 miles per hour. That's 83.
Yeah, it's very slow, and he throws that curveball over 30% of the time. So you're going to see a lot of him. Likes to move the ball upstairs, especially with 2 strikes.
1-0 pitch to Freddie. Swings, hits a drive to right field. Way back. This ball is gone. It's 2-0 Dodgers. Freddie Freeman, home run number 9. The 376th career home run and the 30th in his career against the Diamondbacks. Oh, what a shot by Freeman to get the scoring going here tonight.
And only the 5th home run off of Soroka this year. Well, Daniels Jewelers breaks out in the first inning. Proud sponsor of the trip around the diamond. So visit danielsjewelers.com/baseball for a free baseball bracelet along with $50 off a $99 coupon.
RBIs 31 and 32 for Freddie Freeman. Ball was thrown back in apparently by a Diamondback fan. If it was a Dodger fan out there, it would have kept it. And there are plenty of Dodger fans here in Arizona. 2-0 Dodgers, 26-6 when they score the first run of the ball game. Now Mookie Betts swings and fouls it away.
Well, from one end to the other, Andy Pages did not have a good at-bat. Freddie Freeman had a wonderful at-bat with a runner scoring position.
And the 0-1. And Mookie takes on the outside edge. He wants to challenge here in the first inning.
Third challenge of the pitch.
See what the ABS has to tell us.
Pitch is the ball.
Mookie was right. And the call is overturned, and the count is 1-1. I guess if you're going to challenge in the top of the first inning, you better be right. 1-1 pitch. Mookie looks at a ball in the similar location. It's outside 2-1.
Yeah, if you challenge early, it's highly recommended that you be accurate.
2-1 to Mookie Betts. The wind to kick the pitch. Outside again as he tried the four-seamer just off the plate. Trying to get Mookie to chase. 3 balls and a strike. Now Soroka fires one home. 3-1 pitch is up and in, ball 4. Mookie draws the walk. Boy, Mookie's a busy guy. I talked to him for a while today. He is voicing his own character in a cartoon for Backyard Baseball. He's in a promo with his daughter Kinley for the new Toy Story movie. And he said he's going to be in the cartoon Phineas and Ferb. I think it's Phineas and Ferb coming up. That's one he's working on now. Pitch to Kyle Tucker. There's a strike. He was in a show with actor Tim Allen last year, and I said, "Did you get any acting lessons?" He said, "No." I said, "Oh, you must be a natural." But he's doing a lot of it. No balls and 1 strike, the pitch. And that's up and inside, 1-1. Now, you went on a bunch of TV shows, but you did it with the Big Blue Wrecking Crew. Did you ever do it as an actor of any shows?
Only as a couple.
I think you did one show, didn't you? Tucker swings and fouls it back.
Yeah, I was telling someone a couple of weeks ago. I received a residual for a TV show I did a long time ago that it cost more to mail it than it was worth to cash it.
What show was that again?
Hardcastle and McCormick.
That's right. That's right. 1-2. Low and into Tucker. 2 balls, 2 strikes. I missed that episode, unfortunately.
Well, congrats.
Good thing for YouTube. And a 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as Tucker chased the slurve down and in. He strikes out. Strikeout number 2 for Soroka. Yeah, but you did that whole talk show circuit, right? The Mike Douglas show, Merv Griffin, Solid Gold. You did that, right?
Solid Gold, yep. Carson show.
Yep. Heard of it?
Yeah. And that Tone Deaf Quartet, we went everywhere.
The Big Blue Wrecking Crew.
Oh, we wrecked it, all right.
Here's Max Muncy. Well, watch as Soroka throws over to first base. Mookie dives back. Wondering how Max is going to do in the game tonight. My guess is he's going to get some hits because he was not happy with his batting practice today. Dodgers with a 2-0 lead here in the top of the first inning. Pitch is down. 1 ball, no strikes. Yeah, Max took his BP bat and he was a little frustrated. He banged it against the side post of the cage and broke the bat. Mookie leads at first base, 2 down on the 1-0 pitch to Max. Out of the stretches, Soroka. And he'll throw the slurve in there for a strike. Changeup, actually. Change the speed. Slurve is about 84. The changeup's about 86. 1-1 delivery to Muncy. And he watches one go over the plate knee high. Another changeup. Ball and 2 strikes.
Well, for Max, saw quite a few changeups in last night's game.
The next offer swung on, fouled back. It hit the guide wire on top of the backstop. Almost jumped up here in the booth. We're in prime foul ball territory here in Arizona. We got one in the booth last night. Had a few of them here over the years. Got one last year. 1-2 pitch. Swung on and popped up. Shallow left, drifting foul. Nolan Arenado, the third baseman, will reach up, make the catch. And the side is retired. A double by Ohtani and a 2-run shot into the right field stands by Freddie Freeman. And after a half inning in Arizona at Chase Field, it's the Dodgers 2, and the Diamondbacks coming to bat.
Take your Harrah's Resort SoCal in Funner, California, the home of big league fun. Step up to the plate at Hall of Fame Chef Gordon Ramsay's Hell's Kitchen. Slide into SoCal's favorite swim-up bar and 3-pool paradise. Swing for the fences with the impressive Progressive, the state's first all-table jackpot, where a $5 bet can make you a millionaire. Harrah's Resort SoCal. It's a whole new ballgame. To book your winning getaway, visit harrahsocal.com today.
Hi, this is Dave Roberts. Heading into summer without a medical emergency kit, that's a risk. Summer colds can linger, and getting sick on vacation can derail everything. That's why everyone needs a medical emergency kit. It includes doctor-prescribed medications to treat common and serious illnesses. So if you wake up sick at home or on the road, you already have what you need. It's like having an urgent care and pharmacy at home. Save $45 with code BLUE at urgentcarekit.com/blue. urgentcarekit.com/blue.
Tim Cates here. There's nothing like the thrill of baseball and the legendary moments that make every inning unforgettable. Pair those rich moments with an ice-cold, crisp Sapporo beer. From first pitch to walk-off wins, Sapporo has you covered with a variety of refreshing lagers, including light and non-alcoholic beers. Celebrating 150 years of Japanese brewing tradition, Sapporo is carefully crafted to be full of flavor. So when it's game time, make the winning call and grab a Sapporo. Sapporo, good with sushi, great with baseball.
Dodger left-hander Eric Lauer has taken the hill in the bottom of the first inning. 2-0 Dodgers with the lead. And Ketel Marte, the switch-hitting second baseman, will lead off against him. Marte with a home run last night. That snapped an 0-for-15 skid for him. He went 0 for Seattle in that 3-game sweep at the hands of the Mariners. And Lauer, last time out a week ago, Tuesday, against the Rockies back in Los Angeles. 6 innings, just 4 hits, 1 earned run allowed. It was on a home run by Rockies catcher Hunter Goodman. Struck out 4 in that game, got the win. And he deals Marte low, 1 ball and 1 strike. This is not the first time that Lauer has faced the Diamondbacks this year. It was in mid-April, while with the Blue Jays, he took on the Diamondbacks. And the opposition pitcher, same guy as tonight, Mike Soroka. Pitch outside to Marte, 2 balls and a strike.
Today, he was also not the starting pitcher in that game. He came in after the opener, and he was not thrilled.
Didn't like following the opener. 2-1 pitch. A big breaking ball taken for a strike, 2-2. In fact, he made it clear he prefers not to pitch after an opener. He said, quote, "There were no hurt feelings. I think if you ask most starters in the league, they would probably have the same response, that they don't like it." That was Lauer's quote after the game. Dalton Rushing wants time. He'll go out and have a mound meeting. Our first mound meeting tonight is brought to you by Jacoby and Myers, because everyone deserves justice. Now, Lauer is wearing a PitchCom device on his belt, on his left hip. So he'll share the pitch calling duties.
Yeah, but Rushing went out and then went to the PitchCom device itself. If there was a problem with the PitchCom, Rushing should have informed the home plate umpire. That way there would not have been a timeout charge to the Dodgers.
2 ball, 2 strike pitch to Marte. 262 overall, his average. Swings and rolls one right back to Lauer. He'll glove it and throw on to first. The throw is off the mark. Marte wasn't running at all.
No.
In a bad throw by Lauer. Fortunately, Freeman hopped off the bag to make the catch and then got back in time to make the out.
Marte looked like he was on an adventure to jog all the way to New York.
Corbin Carroll, a batter. They're not automatic outs. They're more likely outs, but it's not 100%.
Well, that one was highly likely.
You never know, though. So Lauer With one out, facing the left-handed hitting Corbin Carroll, 286 batter. Carroll swings and misses. 8 triples already on the season for Carroll. Now one more, he'll have his 52nd. He'll tie a Diamondbacks franchise record. 0-1 pitch. Missed inside. Children's Hospital Los Angeles has been delivering 125 years of hope and healthier futures. When your child needs championship care, call chla.org. Lauer turns, delivers. 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball down and away. 2-1 to Corbin Carroll. Out of Seattle, Washington. Facing Eric Lauer from Kent State. 30-year-old former first-rounder by the Padres. Tried to catch the outside corner and missed with a fastball. Does not have overpowering velocity, but he mixes his pitches around. Big breaking ball. And the fastball sits around 92. Here's the next offer, 3-1. Swinging a ground ball to Freeman. Freddie grabs it. He'll run to the base and beat Corbin Carroll there for out number 2. 2 down, bottom of the first. And Dodgers with a 2-0 lead. And a home run by Freddie Freeman. Gabriel Moreno, the catcher. Right-handed batter, a .258 hitter with 3 home runs. He's driven in 19. And 0 for 3 in last night's game. 2 outs, base is empty. Lauer's pitch. Swung on, hit in the air to right field. This will be playable for Tucker right in front of the warning track. He'll make the catch, and it's a 1-2-3. Bottom of the first inning for Eric Lauer. We go to the second. Dodgers 2, Diamondbacks 0.
Where there's baseball, there's Budweiser, the official beer sponsor of Major League Baseball. For 150 years, this Bud's for you. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2026 Anheuser-Busch Budweiser Lager Beer, St. Louis, Missouri. Major League Baseball trademarks used with permission.
Here talking about Galpin Ford. Just like the boys in blue, they are champions. How about 80 years here in Los Angeles for my man Mike Schwartz, the general manager, runs the whole thing over there. Wants you to ask for him by name. This is a #1 Ford dealer in California and in the world for 29 consecutive years. They have the inventory. They have the 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty, and they want to bring that vehicle right to you. Find it at galpinford.com. Hop off the 405 at Roscoe and ask for Mike Schwartz.
Escape the confines of the city for the expansive beauty of the Santa Ynez Valley. Enjoy a vibrant 2-hour drive up the coast to your destination getaway. Shumash Casino Resort. Trade in your daily hustle and bustle for a stress-free, no agenda necessary break. We have all your favorite things, from a spacious gaming floor to a relaxing pool to an elegant 4-diamond restaurant. Pure joy awaits. Welcome to freedom. Go to shumashcasino.com. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
We might not have the Dodgers, but we do have more stimulating talk.
When news breaks in Los Angeles,
this is who I am.
KFI AM 640 has you. 640 has you covered.
This is who I'll always be.
Make us the #1 preset on the iHeartRadio app.
Second inning, Dodgers 2 and the Diamondbacks 0. Ryan Ward will lead off. Ward came up with his first major league home run Sunday against Philadelphia. Been a long time coming for Ryan Ward, who tore it up in the minor leagues, was the Pacific Coast League MVP last year. And the left-handed hitter out of Millbury, Mass. Swings and fouls the first pitch back.
Oh, that was a good cut right there. All elevated. Talked earlier about both these starting pitchers. They do move the fastball upstairs. Neither one of them, as you were saying before, neither one of them really overpowering.
Ward takes low, 1-1.
And that does not diminish the effectiveness when you say that. It just means they got better breaking stuff, and they change speeds exceptionally well. Normally, that means they also have better control.
And the pitch to Ward. It goes after one that's down and away, a changeup. And ball and 2 strikes. Here's a 1-2 pitch now from Soroka. And Ward looks at it outside. It's a slurve that just never came back over the plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Doesn't have that big bend in it like that overhand curveball, and it's not quite a slider right in between. 2-2 pitch. And that's low and in. And now a full count for Ryan Ward. Ward, Rushing, and Freeland. 7, 8, 9 in the Dodger batting order. Ward looks out. Soroka winds. The payoff pitch. And Ward swings. Hits a ground ball toward the middle. Backhanded by the second baseman, Marte. He straightens up. Throws on to first to get him. And there's 1 down.
3 consecutive curveballs. Those little things you tuck away as a hitter. Okay, how did he pitch me the first time? Does he change his pattern during the game? Even looking at other hitters as well.
Top of the second inning, brought to you by Budweiser. For 150 years, this Bud's for you. Dalton Rushing looks at a pitch off the plate outside. Soroka started him with a changeup. 1-0 the pitch. Rushing waves and misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Dalton hitting .253 to start the night, 7 home runs. Most of those came in the first month of the season. He rips one down the right field side. That's going to get down for a base hit. And he'll take a big turnaround first and stop. Corbin Carroll, the right fielder, got a hold of it. And it was right in front of Rushing, so he decides to stay at first base, and he's got himself a 1-out single. Before Alex Freeland comes up, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Dodgers Audio Network. One on, 1 out. Freeland, switch hitter, batting left-handed. Third baseman Arenado in on the turf at third base. In an artificial surface here in Arizona. They took the natural grass out of here and put this artificial surface in for the 2019 season. And that pitch up high. When they first started here, it was natural grass. They had to keep the roof open much more often to get its sunlight. But it was a hard surface, especially in the summer. It would bake in the 100-degree sun all day. 1-1 pitch. And that is in for a strike call. Back when they opened the stadium, first series was against Colorado. And they couldn't keep the grass green, so they had to paint it, much like they did at the Astrodome the first time when they tried to put natural grass indoors at the Astrodome years ago. But they were throwing baseballs out of the game left and right that had green paint all over them. Every time there was a ground ball or line drive would hit the outfield grass, they'd have to throw it out of the game. 1-2 pitch. Freeland swings and fouls it off to the left.
Well, some of the stadiums also have grow lights. Big ones. I mean, it looks like a trailer that they bring out different areas at night, turn on the grow lights.
And Milwaukee's got them. Miami's got them. Stretch by Soroka, his 1-2 pitch. And Freeland lifts it in the air to shallow left. It's going to be a tough play. It's going to drop in for a hit right in front of the left fielder, Waldschmidt. As Freeland dropped it into no man's land down the left field line for an opposite field single. And the Dodgers, with 1 out, have runners at first and second, and Shohei Ohtani coming up.
Well, he hit it like it was thrown. That was just a real slow breaking ball. And an inside-out swing.
Ohtani 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. He has scored in each of the first 2 games of this series. Average up to 292. It continues to climb. 2 on, 1 out. Soroka checks the runners. Out of the stretch, delivers home. And this one pulled down the right field side. Fair ball right on the line. Around third comes Rushing. He'll score. Freeland's going to get waved around. Ohtani around second. He's into third with a pop-up side. Safe. It's 4-0 Dodgers. on a 2-run triple for Shohei Ohtani.
Dodgers frustrated last night, not able to really perform with runners in scoring position, but they're off to a good start in that category tonight. And Ohtani, first ball swinging, looked like he got a changeup and able to keep the ball fair down the right field line.
That ball was inches fair down the line. And the throw into third base, not that close. And now the Diamondbacks are going to have a little conversation.
Tim, this is really out of category for Soroka. You look at the last 3 starts. His ERA was 1.73 was all. And he's been touched already for 4 runs, and we're in the 2nd inning.
Yeah, he has not given up more than 2 runs in 9 of his 11 prior starts. 2 runs or fewer in 9 of his 11 starts. So this has been uncharacteristic, at least from the Diamondbacks' point of view. The Dodgers with 4 runs up.
And uncharacteristic also, a home run, because he had not allowed a home run in the last 4 starts. But the third batter tonight was Freddie Freeman, and he left the building with a powerful home run.
Second triple of the year for Ohtani. Infield is in for Andy Pages. A swing and miss. Now, again, 1 out, runner at third base. What's your approach at the plate here?
Well, try and go up the middle if you can. And you've got that infield that is playing in very tightly. The outfield, big gap in left center.
No ball, 1 strike pitch from Soroka. Strike is called. Delivered a fastball. Well, it's 0-2 to Pages. The center fielder, Barossa, just moved over toward left center. Big gap in right center for Andy.
Yeah, it's a little strange. And he moved over with 2 strikes.
Yeah.
So if you move over 2 strikes, you think, well, it's going to be coming with an off-speed pitch.
0-2 delivery. Swung on, hit in the air, shallow right, but back after it is Ketel Marte on the lip of the outfield grass. He'll make the catch. Pages is 0 for 2.
It was a curveball.
Well, you figure you see a center fielder moving to the gap on your pull side.
Yeah, and moved about 20 feet.
Oh. Now, if you're on the other side of the play, you're lefty, you see him move that way, you figure they're going to pitch you away. But Freddie Freeman 1 for 1 with a home run. Inching closer toward 400. He's at 376. Ohtani off of third. 2 men out. And Freddie bangs it foul behind him. When the Dodgers score 4 runs or more in a game, their record this season is pretty good. 32-2. So they're on the right path. Good size lead by Ohtani at third. The pitch. And Freddie pops this one up. Shallow center. Out goes the shortstop, Fernandez. He'll make the catch. And the Dodgers are done at the top of the 2nd inning. 2 runs on 3 hits. A triple by Ohtani. And after 1.5 at Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona, it's the Dodgers 4, Diamondbacks nothing.
Now more than lift and strengthen our communities by supporting mental health awareness. The Dodgers is proud to partner with the LA County Department of Mental Health to make sure we let the people in our lives know that they are not alone. Hope, recovery, and well-being are just a phone call away. If you need help or want to find resources near you, please call the LA County Department of Mental Health's 24/7 helpline at 800-854-7771 or visit dmh.lacounty.gov.
Just stole second base. That means a free Dodger dog and 16-ounce Coca-Cola with the AM/PM app. Whoa, he's heading straight into an AM/PM. Crazy. There he is walking out with his free snacks and 1 satisfied grin. Is that legal? Only one way to find out.
When the Dodgers steal a base, dash to the AM/PM app for the deal of the season. AM/PM, too much good stuff. Only 1,000 deals available per game on the AM/PM app for 24 hours through September 27th. Only at participating AM/PM stores while supplies last.
And Tucker lines it into center field, a base hit. Dodgers are going to win it. Here comes Ohtani around third. He'll score. How about that?
Don't miss your chance to score a one-of-a-kind Dodgers soccer jersey Tuesday, June 16th versus the Tampa Bay Rays. Presented by Bank of America. Be one of the first 40,000 fans in the stadium and take home your Dodgers soccer jersey. For tickets and more information, visit Dodgers.com/promotions.
Dodgers 4, Diamondbacks nothing. Bottom of the second inning, and Nolan Arenado is up. Right-handed hitting third baseman, who takes a ball from Lauer. Lauer will want to be careful with him. He is 8 for 27 against Lauer with 4 home runs, including 1 this year. Arenado hit a home run last night to give the Diamondbacks a lead that they wouldn't relinquish. 2 balls, no strikes to Arenado. Yeah, 296 average against the Dodger pitcher. Overall on the season, 270. He swings, hits a high fly ball up by the steel beams. It might stay in, it might go out. It looks like it's just going to carry over the netting down the third base side and into the seats. Bottom of the second inning, brought to you by your Toyota dealers. They make it easy. Well, Lauer was designated for assignment by Toronto. Dodgers picked him up. And has filled in well so far. Breaking ball, missing outside. 3 balls and a strike to Arenado. And the step back, the kick, the delivery. Swung on and missed. He fired one past him. Arenado seemed geared up for that.
He almost fell down. He wound up in the left-handed batter's box.
Well, a fastball at 91. And he tried to hit it to Tucson. Well, he swung right through it. Now the count is full, 3-2. Lauer's 3-2 offer. Missed outside, and he's walked Arenado. Diamondbacks leadoff man aboard here in the bottom of the second.
Well, last night for Arizona, mentioned it earlier, it was their 20th come from behind victory. That's tied for the most along with the Atlanta Braves this year.
Here's Ryan Waldschmidt. Now, Waldschmidt, Diamondbacks' top prospect, called up recently, and as a result, there was a casualty in the outfield. A regular was designated for assignment, Alec Thomas, and eventually the Dodgers picked him up. He's in AAA with Oklahoma City right now, but Alec Thomas had played in a couple of World Baseball Classics with Team Mexico and had been a regular in the Diamondbacks outfield, but the Diamondbacks moved on from him to bring up this young prospect. He'll swing and hit a shot toward short. Backhanded stab by Mookie. Throw to first. Freddie's got it, but Arenado got back just ahead of the throw. Pretty good play by Mookie Betts over there at short to retire Waldschmidt for the first out of the Arizona second.
For Diamondbacks, interesting note. You know, the Dodgers opened up the season at home against Arizona. They swept that series. But since that time, Diamondbacks have gone 13 wins in the 16 games played against Western Division teams since they were swept in the opening series.
First baseman Ildemaro Vargas, switch hitter, batting right-handed. Looks at a breaking ball low.
And for those joining us late, San Diego lost their game. So Arizona realizes they can come from behind. They could go back into second place in the Western Division.
Right now in a virtual tie with the Padres. 32-27. Pitch inside for a ball. 2-0. They just played the Phillies in San Diego. Now, after a stop in L.A., they meet again in Philadelphia. Pitch is popped up shallow right center field. Freeland is out after it. He makes an over-the-shoulder catch. 2 men out. Good play by the Dodgers second baseman to retire Ildemaro Vargas. Now Jose Fernandez, the shortstop. Geraldo Perdomo not in the starting lineup tonight. Fernandez taking his spot. Eric Lauer, the lefty. Looks over at first base. Throws home, delivers a strike.
We were talking last night about the Diamondbacks and ages of players. Well, Fernandez is just 22.
A young guy, bright future. 0-1 pitch to Fernandez. Wave and a miss at the fastball.
Well, the oldest guy in their lineup is the one that got on base with a walk. Arenado's 35. Marte is 32. Ildemaro Vargas is 34. Everybody else is in their 20s with Arizona that we've seen play in each of the first 2 games of this 4-game series.
No ball, 2-strike pitch. Swung on, cued foul up the first baseline.
And the young age of these players, I think, is indicative of really the overall expectations that Arizona has over the next couple of years in developing young players, getting them here, let them sample a little bit about what is going to be expected of them.
0-2 delivery. It's low, 1-2. Well, that's always a challenge for any baseball operations department, any GM, any president of baseball ops, is to manage the roster age-wise and look ahead to the future, project things, know when the right time is to bring up the young players and move on from the older ones. Swinging a ground ball through an open hole right side. That's the first hit of the game for the Diamondbacks, and it's a 2-out single for Jose Fernandez.
And with 2 strikes, they still had the pull on the right side of the infield, so there was a great deal of open space on the right side.
Jorge Barosa, the switch-hitting center fielder, he'll bat right-handed here. 170 is his average. He's 15 for 88. The home run and 7 runs batted in.
Barosa's 25.
What a night he had in the field last night, huh? Guy can really run it down. Very good defensive game last night for Barosa. Stole a couple of hits from the Dodgers. First pitch to him, misses inside.
You got a lot of room to roam here in center field. It's 407 to straightaway, and then to the left and to the right, it drops back to 413.
Runners lead first and second. 1-0 pitch. Curveball for a strike. And 1-2 Barosa. Another one of the players that the Diamondbacks have from Venezuela. They've got a pretty good collection of them here. Fernandez, who's on first from Venezuela. Vargas, who made the out before him from Venezuela. The starting pitcher last night, Eduardo Rodriguez, also from Venezuela. 1 strike pitch to Barosa. And he'll take a strike right at the knees. Fastball. It's 1-2. Dodgers up 4-0, bottom of the second inning. Nolan Arenado at second base. Jose Fernandez is at first. Lauer listening for the pitch he wants. He's got it. Set at the belt, and the left-hander's 1-2. Swung on, popped up third base side. Max Muncy just drifting into foul ground will make the catch. And the Diamondbacks leave 2 men aboard. No runs, 1 hit. We've played 2 full heading to the third. It's the Diamondbacks, nothing.
Ford Motor Company is here for those who build America. Those who believe that giving everything we've got today will pay off tomorrow. Who will drive America forward for 250 years to come? If that's who you are, you value what we value. Offering employee pricing during the employee pricing event. American value for American values. Go to buyfordnow.com or visit your Southern California Ford dealer today.
Every Dodgers legend started out as a rookie, but they went on to become the best in baseball. They left behind a legacy of determination, skill, and love of the game. With the right retirement game plan, you too can leave a legacy. From saving early on to having income during retirement, Security Benefit can help you save for your future and leave a legacy for those you love. Security Benefit, proud sponsor of the LA Dodgers.
Hey dads and dads and mamas too. Head to Shakey's Pizza Parlor where there's lots to do. Kick off summer with family and friends. Get your fun on from beginning to end. Shakey's is the place for parties and more. Your neighborhood Shakey's, so much to explore.
Right now, add a medium pepperoni pizza for just $10 when you buy any large PCM combo. Handcrafted dough made fresh daily at Shakey's, the People's Pizza Parlor.
Shakey's, the People's Pizza Parlor.
Mookie Betts to lead off the Dodger half of the third inning. 4-0 Dodgers with the lead. 5 hits already. Mookie reaching first base in the first inning on a base on balls. He'll take a high pitch here for Mike Soroka for ball one. Mookie waits from the right side. Here's the pitch. Strike one call. 1 ball, 1 strike. Mookie getting a little closer to the Euchre line. He'd like to get up over that 200 mark, sitting at 196 currently. 1-1, wave and a miss. Ball pops out of the glove of the catcher Moreno. Well, we should note that the base coaches are different tonight. Not totally different, but 1-2 pitch. Swing and a foul ball back and out of play. Happy for Petey Montero to get an opportunity to coach first base tonight. Chris Woodward moves over to third. Dino Ebolt back in Southern California for the graduation of his son Trey from Corona High. He'll be back here tomorrow. 1-2 is high, 2-2.
Petey gave you a very good scouting report on what his goal was tonight.
Get guys over to second base.
That's exactly what he's done first 2 innings.
So far, so good. 2-2, swing and a miss. Mookie out on strikes. Swung at the slurve.
Hey, friends, this Lou Gehrig Day, the Dodgers invite you to join them with the fight against ALS. Now, you can visit MLBtogether.com/4ALS, and you can bid on Dodgers commemorative bat signed by Emmett Sheehan. So help us and join the fight against ALS.
Kyle Tucker takes a strike. What do you think of the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig? It was this date when Wally Pipp had a headache after being hit during batting practice. And Pipp didn't start. Miller Huggins said, hey, Gehrig, kid, you're in. Never came out for a long time. And, of course, it was ALS that eventually took the life of Lou Gehrig. And the players and all around Major League Baseball honoring Lou Gehrig today, but also creating a day of awareness for ALS, also known as Lou Gehrig's disease. And the players wearing a number 4 patch on their uniforms. That was the number of Lou Gehrig with the Yankees. Talk about the Ironmen of today. They're not close to where Gehrig was. Gehrig played in 2,130 consecutive games on the day that he was told to fill in for Wally Pipp. Pipp never got his job back. Cal Ripken obviously passed that, 2,632 before he took himself out of the lineup with the Orioles. Well, you say, who else had some long streaks? Well, Everett Scott, 1,307. Steve Garvey had the fourth longest Ironman streak at 1,207 consecutive games. And then infielder Miguel Tejada next at 1,152. Chasing those guys right now is the Braves' Matt Olson. He's at 842. Pete Alonso would be next at 476 among active players. 2-2. And Tucker hits this ball up in the air to left center field. Going over there, Waldschmidt, the left fielder, will reach up and make the catch. And there are two men out for the Dodgers in the third inning.
Right after the swing, Tucker slammed the bat down on the ground. Frustrated.
He is 0 for 5 in the series with a walk. Max Muncy 0 for 1. Popped up to third and foul ground. 2 down, bases empty. Dodgers lead 4-0. Well, you were there for a bunch of Garvey's consecutive games.
Yep.
And Muncy fouls it right back just below our booth. Here comes the no ball, 1 strike pitch. In for a strike. I don't think in those days you worried too much about the lineup, did you?
No,
you knew who was in it.
But you get a player like that. It was Garver with the Dodgers. I mean, what a delight for a manager because you can ink the name in. You don't have to pencil it in.
2 is inside.
Of course, Tommy had the luxury of being able to ink in that record-setting infield for 8.5 years as well.
There's a 1-2. And Muncy looks at strike 3. A slurve got him. He watched it. 4th strikeout for Soroka. Dodgers go in order in the top half of the third inning. We go to the home half. Turn to Chase Field. It's the Dodgers 4, Arizona 0.
Baseball season is in full swing. Now get ready to step up to the plate for your shot to win big when you join the most generous Players Club in Southern California at Valley View Casino and Hotel. Join now and receive over $200 in free instant offers to enjoy at San Diego's favorite casino. That's a home run. Signing up for the Players Club is always quick, easy, and free. So this baseball season, choose Valley View Casino and Hotel. Visit valleyviewcasino.com to learn more today.
Dodger fans, style meets performance this summer. Uniqlo, the official apparel partner of the Los Angeles Dodgers, brings game-changing comfort from the clubhouse to the stands. Whether you're catching a fly ball or catching the sunset at Uniqlo Field at Dodger Stadium, gear up like the pros in lightweight, breathable designs made for every fan. Find your fit at Uniqlo stores across California, around the world, or at uniqlo.com. Uniqlo, simply better.
Play ball! Frontier has joined Verizon in LA. Now's the time to switch. Get 6 months of fiber internet on us up to 1 gig. Then keep saving $15 a month when you combine with a Verizon mobile phone plan. Our best offer ever. Visit frontier.com/availability today, as this offer is only available for a limited time. For a limited time, get 4 lines for $25 each. Call 800-466-1844 or visit your local SoCal Verizon store.
Just like you.
The third 4-0 Dodgers. Tommy Troy, the number 9 hitter, designated hitter tonight, takes a strike. Got his first major league home run last night. 4 runs on 5 hits for the Dodgers. No runs, 1 hit for the Diamondbacks. Troy also had a bunt base hit in the game last night. Swings, loops it into shallow right center field. On comes Tucker. He'll make the running catch for out number 1. 1 away. At AM/PM, when the Dodgers steal a base at home, you score a free Dodger dog and any 16-ounce Coca-Cola. Redeem your free feast in the AM/PM app. Let's play ball. AM/PM, too much good stuff. Top of the order, Ketel Marte. He bounced out back to Lauer in the first inning. Switch hitter batting right, and he'll look at a ball in the dirt. Here comes the 1-0 from Eric Lauer. Marte bangs it toward the middle. A leaping grab of a line drive right over the second base bag by Freeland. He was positioned perfectly and made the catch of the line drive to retire Marte. There are 2 down. Marte trying to snap his bat on the way back to the dugout, frustrated. 2 outs, base is empty. Corbin Carroll, left-handed hitting right fielder. Swings, fouls off that for strike 1. As Mo told you earlier, the Phillies defeated the Padres earlier 3-2 in Philadelphia. So the Dodgers picked up half a game before this one even started. And Carroll lifts one to left field to the corner. It's carrying. Back it goes. Ward looks up. It's gone. It's an opposite field home run for Corbin Carroll. And the Diamondbacks on the board. It is 4-1. That one went into the bullpen of Arizona. 354 feet away from home plate. 8th home run of the season for Carroll. And that's the 13th home run surrendered by Eric Lauer this season. His second as a Dodger. Gabriel Moreno, the catcher. Right-handed batter looks at a strike. Nothing in 1 the count. Lauer set to go. Steps back, kicks, fires. Ground ball to first. Freeman charges it, plays the hop off the artificial grass. Steps on the bag for out number 3. 1 run on a solo home run by Corbin Carroll. After 3 full in Arizona, it's the Diamondbacks 1.
Baseball season is in full swing. Now get ready to step up to the plate for your shot to win big when you join the most generous Players Club in Southern California at Valley View Casino and Hotel. Join now and receive over $200 in free instant offers to enjoy at San Diego's favorite casino. That's a home run. Signing up for the Players Club is always quick, easy, and free. So this baseball season, choose Valley View Casino and Hotel. Visit valleyviewcasino.com to learn more today.
In Blue Heaven, a split second changes everything. A sliding catch, a walk-off homer, a win for the history books. But on the streets of LA, a split second accident can change your life. When the unexpected happens, you don't just need a lawyer, you need a powerhouse. At Jacoby & Myers, they cover all the bases. From the moment you call, their experienced team takes charge of the heavy lifting so you can focus on your recovery. Don't settle for a base hit when you need a grand slam. Call Jacoby & Myers, the official law firm of the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Experience game-changing speeds with Spectrum. Get fast, reliable, fiber-powered internet to cover all your bases, from streaming, working, to everything else. And with Spectrum Mobile running on America's fastest 5G network, you can stay connected at home or on the road. Plus, when internet and mobile team up, you save big. Switch today, LA, and see how Spectrum helps you score. Visit Spectrum.com to learn more. Spectrum Internet is powered by fiber and connected to the premises by coaxial lines.
Fourth inning, 4-1 Dodgers with the lead. With Rick Monday, Tim Everett with you from Phoenix, Arizona. Dwayne McDonald, producer engineer with us as well. Hope you're having a great Tuesday evening. Dodgers trying to even up this series after dropping the opener 4-1 last night. It's game 2 of a 4-game set before the Dodgers will return home this weekend for the Freeway Series, taking on the Angels. They'll head right back out on the road. 3 in Pittsburgh, 3 against the White Sox. Ryan Ward, the batter. Ward takes inside for Mike Soroka. Ward 156 minor league home runs. Swings, hits a high fly ball, twisting down the left field line. It should make the seats, and it will. For a long strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to Ryan Ward. I've told the story about him during our spring training telecasts. He just missed some very bad weather in his hometown when he reported to spring training. Pitch inside from Millbury, Massachusetts, just outside of Worcester, in between Worcester and Boston. And his dad owns a company that plows the snow. Pitches outside. For a number of years, he and a buddy, they've taken different trucks and they've plowed streets and parking lots and so on and so forth. But right when spring training began, that part of the country got just blasted with snow. So he wasn't there to help his dad. Swings, pops it up, foul, left side, not a play. But, you know, you hear the stories about professional ball players and how they used to do things. They always think of Richie Hebner, right? Because he would dig graves in the offseason. Former Pittsburgh Pirate. Guys used to have offseason jobs. Rick Monday was a TV anchor. Here's the pitch, and this one's hit toward the middle. Backhanded by Marte. He'll set his feet, throw on to first, and Ward is 0 for 2. Hit both of them over there to Marte. Well, 1 down, and Dalton Rushing coming up. Rushing a base hit and a run scored in the second. Ward, one of those guys who will have one of those jobs in the offseason. Now Dalton Rushing. Arenado in on the cut of the grass at third. Wind in the pitch from the right-hander. In for a strike. Did you ever have to have another job other than one you anchored at, when you reported at Channel 11? When you were playing?
No.
Job was primarily ball player?
That was about it.
You had teammates, I'm sure, that did.
I think a couple of guys sold cars. A couple of guys went with a couple of other companies.
Soroka's 1-2. Inside to Rushing. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
But years and years ago, I mean, if you look at spring training used to be to get into shape because guys did have off-season jobs.
Now the off-season's to get in shape, get healthy. 2-2, ripped on the ground to the right side, one-handed by Marte. Flips on to first for the out. 2 gone for the Dodgers in the top of the 4th inning.
Well, the salary structure was such that you needed to have supplemental income.
Second baseman Alex Freeland up, singled and scored in the second inning. Dodgers with a 4-1 lead here in the 4th.
And spring training nowadays is more of a situation of just getting into final part of shape.
Freeland swings, pops it up, middle of the infield. Third baseman Arenado just to the left of the pitcher's mound, 1 foot on it. He'll make the catch, and the Dodgers done in order for the second straight inning. We head to the bottom of the field in Phoenix. It's the Dodgers 4, Arizona 1.
Under the bright lights, every pitch matters. And every moment deserves something legendary.
Back-to-back champions.
From the first pitch to the final out, bring home a taste that's as crisp and precise as the game itself. Asahi Super Dry. When the moment is unforgettable, reach for the beer that delivers a true dry finish every single time. Celebrate the game. Celebrate the moment. Celebrate with Asahi. Asahi Super Dry, Japan's #1 selling beer. Seek what is unique. Please drink responsibly.
Hey, Dodgers fans, the 2026 MLB season is here, and SeatGeek has your ticket to all the blue heaven on earth action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be part of every home team win. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Dodgers games or to any other live event in LA, SeatGeek has your seat. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of your World Series champion Los Angeles Dodgers. Your ticket to the best game of your life. SeatGeek.
Play ball!
Take me out to Morongo, where I can watch all the games, with thousands of slot machines and blackjack and big screen TVs from the front to the back. So just grab a seat at the sideline. You won't miss a play when you go, 'cause the good times are only right here at Morongo.
Fourth inning, Dodgers 4, Arizona 1. And Nolan Arenado will lead off against Eric Lauer here. Bottom of the fourth, presented by Uniqlo Field at Dodgers Stadium. Visit uniqlo.com/US. Andy Pages was over in left center field. Now he's getting himself aligned finally. And he's going to align himself in left center for the right-handed hitting third baseman. First pitch, strike called outside corner, fastball at 92. Arenado walked to lead off the second inning. 270 average, 8 home runs. The pitch. Breaking ball, little ground ball to first, 2 hops to Freddie Freeman. He'll step on the bag for the first out of the Arizona fourth.
Well, one of the special nights coming up is Tyler Glasnow's Starter Series bobblehead night. Win Saturday. The Angels are in. So it's presented by Blue Shield. If you're one of the first 40,000 fans, you'll get your exclusive bobblehead of Tyler Glasnow. Join us, won't you? Tickets and information, Dodgers.com/promotions.
Waldschmidt is up. He is 0 for 1. Lined out to Betts at short. Second inning. Curveball taken for a strike. Waldschmidt hitting .280. Spent the first month plus of the season in AAA in Reno, Nevada. Hit .289 with Reno. Swings and drives it into center field, a base hit. That's the reason he didn't last in AAA. The Diamondbacks had to bring him up. He's been their top prospect. In May, he had a very good month. He was second on the team to Ketel Marte in May batting average at .284 last month. Marte at .295. Ildemaro Vargas, first baseman, 0 for 1. Popped up to Alex Freeland, the second baseman, in the second inning. Switch hitter batting right. Big hole in the right side of the infield. Swinging a pop-up foul, first base side, chased by Dalton Rushing, but that's over the Dodger dugout and into the second row. Another good crowd here tonight on this Tuesday night. They won't sell out tonight, but still a very good crowd. A lot of Dodger blue here. Diamondbacks love it when the Dodgers are here, don't they?
Cha-ching.
Stretch and the throw to first base. Almost surprised Freddie Freeman. But Waldschmidt gets back. Now, Waldschmidt can run a little. He's had 6 stolen base attempts. He's been successful with 5 of them. Lauer set at the belt, looks at first. Now he kicks, comes to the plate, and the pitch inside to Vargas. .22 for 62 against left-handed pitching is Ildemaro Vargas. That's a .355 average. From the right side, he hits pretty well. Now the pitch. Swings and fouls it back to the screen.
Yeah, he really hits that elevated fastball well. The last 2 years is the third highest average on elevated fastballs. 372 average.
This is the fourth time he has been with the Diamondbacks organization. His general manager, Mike Hazen, joked with him, and he said I guess he's on a lifetime deal.
Yeah, he's like the boomerang player.
He goes, plays somewhere else, then they sign him to a minor league deal, and he makes the club. Swings and hits a little dribbler toward the mound left side. Scooped up by Lauer, throws to first in time to get Vargas. Waldschmidt advances to second, and there are 2 men out. 1-3 on the putout. Jose Fernandez had an opposite field single in the second inning. Shot one through the open hole in the right side with Freeland playing close to the bag at second. Freeman was holding somebody on at the time, but now he isn't, so Freddie can close that lane a little bit. So he's playing way off the first base line for the right-handed hitting Fernandez. Stretch by Lauer, looks back at second, now comes home. Pitch up high, ball 1. Fernandez standing in the box waiting. Gets a breaking ball, and he turned on it and fouled it down the third baseline. Major League debut March 31st. He was filling in for Nolan Arenado. Hit 2 home runs in his first Major League game. 8th player in Major League history to do that. Now a 1-1 pitch to Fernandez. It's outside. He's hitting well over 300 with runners in scoring position. Mind you, it's limited duty. He's got 156 at-bats. He's getting up there in his at-bats finally. With 40 hits overall, 256 hitter. Runner leads at second, 2 down, 2-1 pitch. Swung on and flied foul down the right field side up into the seats, well beyond the first base dugout.
The Diamondbacks don't have a great run ratio versus runs that they've scored versus the opposing team. They have a middle of pack run score of 13th. Dodgers are third highest. In fact, the Dodgers' run differential is off the charts. Starting tonight, 314 scored. Only 189 scored against them.
2-2 offer from Lauer. Swung on, fisted down the first baseline, foul.
You have to really like the disparity in those numbers because the other team's not putting a whole lot of tallies up on the board.
Well, they know how to score runs. It's just a funny game, you know. That's another thing I was talking with Pete Montero, tonight's first base coach, about before the game. Isn't that a funny game? You can put 9 up against a good Phillies team on Sunday and only 1 the next day.
Yep. Well, how about the fact Dodgers also have won 14 of the last 18. In that period of time, they've outscored the opposing teams coming tonight 107 runs to 40.
It's lopsided. 2-2 pitch from Eric Lauer to Jose Fernandez. Swings, hits a ground ball to short. Mookie right there. He'll throw on to first and plenty of time to get Fernandez. No runs, a hit, 1 man left, no Dodger errors. After 4 full, heading to the 5th, it's the Diamondbacks 1.
To win on the field, it takes a singular focus. One team working together to claim victory. At City of Hope, our team of over 2,000 experts brings the same focus to our sole mission, ending cancer. That focus has led to cancer breakthroughs, to one of the largest clinical trial programs in LA, and to families filled with hope. The biggest win of all. Make an appointment today at cityofhope.org.
It's time for Dodgers baseball with Tito's Handmade Vodka. Which means it's time to grab an ice-cold Tito's and lemonade.
Get popcorn here.
And cheer on our boys with a cocktail that bats 1,000. This season, paint the town blue with Tito's, America's favorite vodka, for America's favorite pastime. Distilled and bottled by 5th Generation Inc., Austin, Texas. 40% alcohol by volume. Savor responsibly.
Hey, it's Freddie Freeman. At Children's Hospital Los Angeles, they are beating the odds every day with game-changing discoveries that lead to life-saving procedures. They are devoted exclusively to kids and consistently honored for excellence with a winning streak that spans 125 years. When you need world-class care for your child, CHLA is in your neighborhood. Join thousands of fans at Children's Hospital Los Angeles, where groundbreaking meets life-saving. Find a champion doctor today at chla.org.
Ohtani will lead off the top of the 5th inning. He's 2 for 2 with a double and a triple and 2 runs batted in. Dodgers up 4-1. And Mike Soroka, right-hander, sends a pitch home, and Shohei grounds it to first. One hop. There's a foot race. Vargas beats Ohtani, so 1 pitch and 1 out. And that now is 9 in a row set down by Soroka since the triple by Ohtani in the 2nd inning. Quick out. Andy Pages is 0 for 2. Dodgers center fielder has been settling into that number 2 spot in the batting order. And he'll take strike 1.
For the Dodgers to get 2 runs, make that 2 runs in the first, 2 in the second. You know, Soroka had centered just 2 runs or less in 9 of his 11 starts this year.
He's been really good for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a miss, and Andy behind, 0-2. Dave Roberts was talking about Pages the other day, saying that this is a good spot for him right now, the way that his season has begun. And it's a good spot for the team because he's been so productive, to give him an opportunity higher up in the batting order, maybe give him 5 at-bats rather than 4 in a game. You never know, that last at-bat might be a deciding at-bat. 0-2, and that's outside. That's why Ohtani leads off, because you want him coming up late in the game, again. A lot of people love to have those baseball discussions, and baseball discussions are great. As Andy chases the slurve and strikes out. 5 strikeouts now for Soroka. But the baseball discussions are great. A lot of people like to play armchair manager. It's not as easy as it looks. But, you know, they like to say, well, this guy should be hitting here and this guy should be hitting there, and what are they doing? But it just makes sense to have your guys in today's baseball, the guys who could win a game for you, getting the most at-bats. Freddie Freeman fouls one off to the left. Now, the way lineup construction used to be, you'd always have a guy with speed at the top of the order, guy who could get on and set the table. Then you had a contact hitter, then you had your best hitter, then you had your best power hitter after that. Freddie shoots one to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit, an opposite field single. He'll turn first and hold there. And Freeman with his 2nd hit of the ball game.
It looked like he hit it off of his knuckles, but it works. That's why Freeman, how do you defense him? If you move the ball inside, he's going to pull it. Throw the ball away, it can go the opposite way. And then it can go inside out also with some of the swings on balls that are middle of the plate in. I mean, how would you line your defense up against him?
That's a good question. You need about 12 guys.
Well, guys have been trying to figure it out for over a decade.
Check swing, foul ball. It's a 0-1 to Betts. He's 0 for 1, struck out swinging in the 3rd. Back in the 1st, he walked. Well, Freddie has an uncanny ability to hit them where they ain't. That's why he's got so many doubles. 0-1, swinging a foul back. And they're not on the other side of the fence either. He hits a bunch over there. 376 of those now. Creeping closer to 2,500 hits and 400 home runs. Pitch to Betts. Just a little bit off the plate outside. A cutter thrown by Soroka. Soroka at 81 pitches. Pitch count higher than he'd like it to be. 1-2 to Betts. 2 down. Throw to first base. And Freddie Freeman dives back safely. 4 runs on 6 hits for the Dodgers. 1 run, 3 hits for Arizona. Center fielder Barossa, a step or 2 toward right center for Betts. Pitch to Mookie, swung on, fouled straight back. Betts took BP outside again today. It's a good ballpark to do that because you want to see how it's carrying with the roof closed. He was carrying pretty well. Throw to first, and again a hit first dive back by Freeman.
I think there's another dimension as well, and that's the background you're going to be seeing when the game is underway. You know, what does it look like from home plate, looking out to the mound, and what type of a background? Well, here you've got really a high green, big expanse from left to right, and also have some height before you get way up to the scoreboard.
Stretching the 1-2 to Mookie Betts. Here it comes. Mookie watches into the dirt. It kicks away from Moreno toward the third base dugout. And down to second base goes Freddie. A wild pitch by Soroka. Had to spin it up there, and it hit the
that
ground.
ball went off of the equipment of Moreno so much. The ball wound up actually closer to the third baseman. It bounced and went off the right knee where the shin guard is, and it just shot almost all the way down the third base dugout.
And that was the knee he had on the ground. So it hit the very top of that shin guard. Runner in scoring position, 2 down, a 2-2 count to Betts. 4-1 Dodgers in the 5th. Pitch. Swung on, line drive down the left field side. Foul ball. Just hooked. He'll get the bat back in his hands and do it again. Well, you talked about the backdrop, and this one here particularly is huge. And just taking an unscientific poll over the years, talking to a number of hitters, they'll tell you the same thing, that this is one of the best parks to hit in because of that backdrop. Pitch way outside the Betts. Full count, 3-2. Players will also tell you Milwaukee's a good one, too. Three and 2 the count. Betts waits. Soroka out of the stretch deals the payoff. And Mookie hits a high fly ball, shallow right. Corbin Carroll coming in, looking up into the ceiling. He'll make the catch. And the side is retired. No runs, a hit, 1 man left. No errors for Arizona. Through 4.5, it's third. Diamondbacks 1.
Matt Money Smith here for Galpin Genesis. That Galpin family behind it again. It's Genesis of VanNuys.com. Ask for Jack Ritter.
How do we rise? By being the home of firsts. From UCLA alum Jackie Robinson breaking barriers to Dr. Gottlieb reporting the first AIDS cases. Innovation isn't just part of our history. It's in our DNA. It's what drives us to keep on finding answers no one else could. Like performing the first human bladder transplant. So we keep on setting the standard, rising together to change medicine and lives. UCLA Health. Keep on rising.
With a championship-winning double play, Mookie Betts put the Dodgers in the history books.
Broken back, ground ball. Betts has it, steps on the bag. The throw to first, double play!
Join the Dodgers for Mookie Betts' Game 7 double play bobblehead night, June 19th versus the Orioles. And relive the play that solidified the Dodgers' back-to-back win. Presented by Spectrum. The first 40,000 fans in the stadium will take home a Mookie Betts bobblehead. For tickets, visit Dodgers.com/promotions.
This is LA Dodgers baseball.
This copyrighted broadcast is presented by authority of the Los Angeles Dodgers and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. The accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Center fielder Jorge Barossa will lead off for the Diamondbacks at the bottom of the 5th inning. 4-1 Dodgers lead. You're tuned into Dodger baseball tonight, no matter where you happen to be. or how you are listening to us. First pitch to Barossa from Lauer. Outside ball one. Started him with a curveball. Barossa 0 for 1. Popped up in foul ground to Max Muncy at third in the second inning. Pitch up high to Barossa. Next pitch for Lauer will be his 57th. So as far as the economy of pitching is concerned, he's pretty good. 2-0. Strike call. 2 balls, 1 strike. Saw where his mound opponent, Soroka, was up in the 80s.
Yeah, he's at 86.
And still in the 50s for Lauer. 2 ball, 1 strike pitch. Swung on and bounced through the hole on the right side. A base hit into right. Fourth hit of the game, beg your pardon. And the first for Barossa. Leadoff man is aboard for Arizona.
Oh, another night coming up at the stadium. Shaquille O'Neal bobblehead night. That's right. Saturday, June 20th. That's when the Orioles are in. 7:10 start on the 20th. First 40,000 fans in attendance will take home the exclusive Shaquille O'Neal bobblehead. Don't get left out. For tickets, information, Dodgers.com/promotions.
Big cut and a miss by Tommy Troy.
Good thing that the bobblehead's not going to be life-size.
Yeah. Good luck getting it home. 0-1 pitch. That's in there for a strike. Is he shooting a free throw or is he dunking or getting a rebound? Nothing in 2 to Tommy Troy. Played at Stanford, but with a name like Tommy Troy, don't you think he should have played at USC? Here's an 0-2 pitch to Troy from Lauer. And the breaking ball just missed off the outside edge. Troy 0 for 1, flying to right in the third. In his major league debut very recently. Late May. Here's the pitch. He swings it, bounces it into right center. That's a base hit. Barossa's going to turn second and head for third. And the Diamondbacks will have runners at the corners and nobody out.
Well, for Tommy Troy, I would suggest that he get refitted for a helmet, because it flew off at home plate. He never even got out of the box with a helmet.
Dalton Rushing's going to go out and talk with Lauer here as the top of the order is looming. Ketel Marte. Marte coming to the plate represents the tying run. Home plate umpire Stu Sherwater making the walk out there to try to break up the party on the mound. In the meantime, the Dodgers get veteran right-hander Blake Trinan throwing in the bullpen. Marte hit a 2-run home run last night in the 8th inning. That broke an 0 for 15 skid. Well, he hit a long one in San Francisco on the 26th of May. It measured 452 feet. That is the farthest home run since Ohtani hit one 454 feet last September. Pitch outside to Marte. Switch hitter batting right-handed. (4-1) Dodgers. Diamondbacks threatening with 2 on and nobody out. Lauer's pitch. Strike call. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lauer fed him a fastball knee high. And now he comes set. Troy leads at first. Barossa off of third. Pitch to Marte is inside. It's 2-1. Lauer knows he needs to be careful with Marte. He's got Corbin Carroll on deck. Dodgers with 2 runs in the first, 2 more in the second. Nothing since. 2-1 pitch. Swung on and a high fly ball hit to left center field. Over is the center fielder Pages. He will throw the ball into second base. Tagging and scoring is Barossa on a sacrifice fly by Ketel Marte. It is 4-2.
Smart throw also by Pages. And no chance really to get the runner at home plate, so you throw it to the cutoff man. That freezes the runner at first, not allowing him to get to scoring position.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station ID on the Dodgers Audio Network. Corbin Carroll hit an opposite field home run his first time up. Takes a healthy cut. Foul tips it into the glove of Rushing. The Diamondbacks bullpen is in the exact left field corner. And he hit it down there. Hit off a net that protects them and then bounced in. Muncy off the line at third, even with a bag. Betts playing close to the bag at second with 1 out and a runner at first. Tommy Troy leading over there. Sacrifice fly for Marte, his 36th run batted in. 0-1 to Corbin Carroll. Pitch from Lauer. Inside. And if you're thinking double play ball, he's going to have to hit the ball hard, probably on 1 hop to somebody, because of his speed and coming out of the left-hand batter's box. He's one of the tougher guys in Major League Baseball to double up. Lauer delivers the 1-1 pitch to first base, and diving back is Tommy Troy.
For Lauer this year, he's not had a ground ball double play in 32 opportunities this year.
One and one, the count. Now, timeout is called. Looks like they're calling a balk.
Yep.
And Don Rushing is saying, hey, there's a pitch count issue. Saw Max Muncy and Mookie Betts on the left side of the infield trying to get the umpire's attention. But nobody answered. And now Lauer trying to plead his case to the home plate umpire, Stu Sherwater.
Well, you got to let umpires know. If you have an issue, you've got to throw your hands up and let them know. Otherwise, that clock is going to be standing very tall. And Lauer started to go into the stretch position. He backed off immediately, put his left hand up the side of his cap, where inside the lining is the device that has the speaker in it. Now they're changing Dalton Rushing's indicator. I mean,
they're leaving the runner where he is.
Yeah. So if you're having a difficulty with electronics, unless you alert the umpires immediately, you're going to get called for a pitch violation. In this case, it was a balk.
Runner at second base, 1 out. One ball, 1 strike to Corbin Carroll. Left on left matchup. Stretch look at second. Lauer comes to the plate. Breaking ball way inside, backed him up. It's 2-1. (4-2) in the bottom of the 5th. Dodgers lead. Lauer's pitch. Strike call. Fastball inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Seven home runs make it 8 home runs for Carroll. 29 runs batted in on the season. 2-2 delivery. Curveball called. Strike 3. Froze it. And Eric Lauer with his first strikeout of the game, and it comes in the 5th on a curve.
Here comes Dave Roberts. He's already pointed to the bullpen. Best breaking ball that Lauer's thrown in the ballgame.
And with 3 straight right-handed batters coming up, Moreno, Arenado, and Waldschmidt, the 3-4-5 hitters in the Diamondbacks order. Dave's going to make a change. Pitching change, timeout. We are in the bottom of the 5th inning. Dodgers 4, Diamondbacks 2.
Ford Motor Company is here for those who build America. Those who believe that giving everything we've got today will pay off tomorrow. Who will drive America forward for 250 years to come? If that's who you are, you value what we value. Offering employee pricing during the employee pricing event. American value for American values. Go to buyfordnow.com or visit your Southern California Ford dealer today.
Hey, dads and grads and mamas too. Head to Sheiky's Pizza Parlor where there's lots to...
With the lead new pitcher, Edgardo Enriquez in for the Dodgers. The right-hander's 21st appearance. He's 2-0 with a .343 earned run average. 19 strikeouts over 21 innings pitched. The opposition hitting 189 against him. Facing the left fielder, Ryan Waldschmidt. Waldschmidt takes a healthy cut at a four-seamer at 101. Well, his introductory fastball tonight, the same as the temperature outside. No balls and 1 strike to Waldschmidt. Well, the kick in the 0-1. Throws another one by him, but it's up high. Now, when you see one at that velocity, Mo, as a hitter, you got to cheat to get to it, right? You got to find a way to get your front foot down early.
Well, you cannot speed things up as a hitter. You can slow things down.
1-1 is high and away. 2-1.
And by that, I'm talking about if you're looking off-speed pitch and you get 101 a heater, you're done. If you're looking for 101 and you get something slower, you can at least adjust. It's difficult.
2-1 pitch. Swung on, rope to right field, an opposite field single on a sinker that registered almost 103. 102.5. You got to be kidding. How do you see it?
How do you hit it? How do you throw it?
Leadoff single for Waldschmidt. By the way, the Dodger pitching change brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change, your 15-minute drive-through oil change with locations throughout Southern California. You got to figure that's the highest velocity he's seen anywhere. And this ball up to right field. Over to get it is Kyle Tucker. He slides feet first, makes the catch, throws it back to first base. Waldschmidt beats the bouncing throw. There's one away. But Ildemaro Vargas just lines out to a sliding Kyle Tucker in right. One down and one on. Jose Fernandez 1 for 2. Singled in the second, grounded to Mookie Betts at short in the fourth.
That's back-to-back rockets that have been hit.
Stretched by Enriquez, and the pitch to Fernandez. Missed inside, ball 1. Trinan before Enriquez goes a third of an inning. Walks a man, that was it. No runs, holds Lauer to 2 runs allowed. Pitch low to Fernandez, 2-0. All in all, Eric Lauer pitched pretty well. 70 pitches, 45 for strikes, but I think the situation really dictated that Dave Roberts make the change there. And a 2-0 on the way. And the pitch there for a strike. Sinker at 102. When you look at the Brewers right-hander, the flamethrower, Jacob Misiorowski, he's thrown the most 100-mile-an-hour pitches, 100-plus. But Enriquez is in the conversation. 2-1. He zips another one in there, and that's a called strike. But a challenge coming from Fernandez.
There's challenge in the pitch.
What does ABS have to say?
Pitch is strike. Arizona has 1 challenge remaining.
Fernandez is wrong on the challenge, and only 1 remaining now for Arizona for the rest of the game. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. 1 out, 1 on. 4-2 Dodgers leading in the 6th. Stretching the pitch. That's up high. 3-2.
This with the slider.
You got to wonder. I know Fernandez, 22 years old, hitting down to the bottom of the order, but really good speed with Waldschmidt at first. Do you start him here to try to stay out of the double play? See what the Diamondbacks do. He does not go, and the pitch swung on. Little roller to third base. Muncy has it, throws to second, out at second.
No, they're gonna challenge it, and I'll be shocked if it's not overturned.
Muncy went across his body to throw to second base, figuring to get the lead runner.
Well, Arizona's going to win this challenge. And really surprised that Muncy went to second base and not over to first.
Arizona's challenging the outcome, second base.
The call was out. We'll have to see if they've got a decisive camera angle. They're getting a look at the different angles. I don't know, honestly, if I've seen a decisive one yet until now. Here's one. This is probably getting overturned.
If it does, you got yourself a scoop.
The way the rule works, if they can't definitively tell back at the replay operations center, they go with what the call was on the field. Jordan Baker, the crew chief, will fill us in here momentarily as he'll get the word from New York. Baker, the tallest umpire in Major League Baseball.
The left foot of Waldschmidt hit the bag before the ball was in the goal.
The field is overturned. The runner is saved. Arizona's got
We could have saved him some time.
Well, fielder's choice, and now the tying run is at first base. Mark Pryor, the pitching coach, will come out and have a visit with Enriquez. Nobody throwing in the Dodger bullpen as of yet. I expect something to happen momentarily out there. Mark's out there with his right hand over his mouth, doesn't want anybody lip reading. Gardo's talking into his leather glove. Well, a tough break there. Muncy probably thought he had a chance to get him, but remember, we told you Ryan Waldschmidt runs exceptionally well. Half surprised they didn't start him there. 3-2-1 out. Trying to stay out of the double play, but it worked out for the Diamondbacks. Number 8 hitter Jorge Barrosa is 1 for 2 with a run scored. He singled in the 5th. Switch hitter batting left-handed. 2 on, 1 out. Dodgers with 2 runs in the first, 2 in the second, nothing since. Single run for Arizona in the 3rd, and another single run in the 5th. Barrosa hitting 178. Middle infield playing for 2. Muncy even with the bag off the line at 3rd. Enriquez, the stretch, and the tall right-hander ready to deliver home. Here's the pitch. And he starts him off with a slider for a strike. Runners lead first and second. Freeman not holding the runner Fernandez at first. Barrosa wants time, and now Kyle Hurt has gotten up for the Dodgers in the bullpen. The right-hander starting to throw. Enriquez 0-1 pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss. He got him to chase a cutter in the dirt. And from Barrosa's standpoint, maybe a bit of guess hitting there. Out of the hand, probably looked low anyway. He went after it, and he's in the hole 0-2. Pitch on the way, tapped foul behind him. With a slider. He hasn't thrown the fastball to Barrosa yet. He's got a new baseball. He'll rub it up. Enriquez steps on the rubber. Stretches, checks the runner at second, kicks, comes home. Pitch, a check swing, appeal down at 3rd, and Rob Drake, the umpire there, said he didn't go. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Enriquez is 2-0. This is his 46th Major League game that he's appeared in. Pitch swung on, fouled back just over our heads. Here's the first fastball he had thrown to Barossa. Barossa was ready for it. That one at 101. 1 out, 2 on. 1-2 pitch to Barossa. Swing and a pop-up. First base side. Out into short right field. It'll be Freeland. It's an infield fly. So Barossa is automatically out, and there are 2 down. Infield fly rule. First and second, or first, second, and third. Less than 2 outs. Pop up to an infielder. Fair territory. It's an automatic out. And the runners can advance at their own risk. 2 outs in the number 9 hitter, Tommy Troy, who's 1 for 2. Singled and advanced to second on a balk in the 5th. Was stranded there. Back in the 3rd inning, he flied to Tucker and right. Edgardo Enriquez fires. Threw him a slider low, ball 1. Two on, 2 out. 4-2. Dodgers up. The pitch. Swung on and a bouncer to Betts at short. He'll throw on to first. Low. Dug out by Freddie Freeman in time to get Troy. And the Diamondbacks, with a minor threat, come up empty. No runs, 1 hit, 2 left. 6. It's the Dodgers 4, Arizona 2.
Toyota's We Make It Easy sales event is here to keep your summer moving. Get great deals on Toyotas built for any summer adventure. Like the all-hybrid Camry with efficiency and style that never cools down. Tacoma with the power to take your summer to new heights. Or RAV4 Hybrid with the versatility and range for all your plans. Don't miss great deals on Toyota's most popular models. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
What can you do at Toyota.com? Better question, what can't you do? Because at Toyota.com, you can check out our latest models, search our inventory, and see our latest offers. You can even build and price your new Toyota right online, picking the exact model and color that's right for you. Whether you just want to download a brochure or you're ready to buy, all things Toyota are at Toyota.com. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Escape the city at the all-new Hard Rock Casino Tejon, just an easy drive from downtown LA. Play your favorites across over 2,000 slot machines, plus baccarat, blackjack, roulette, and craps. Enjoy live entertainment and exceptional dining. Must be 21 or older. Concerned about your gambling? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hey, it's Freddie Freeman. Children's Hospital Los Angeles has been beating the odds for 125 years. When you need world-class care for your child, CHLA is the champion in your neighborhood. Learn more today at chla.org.
For the Diamondbacks as we go to the 7th inning. Jonathan Loaizaga takes over, former New York Yankee. 25th appearance for Loaizaga, 1-2 and a 2.49 ERA. Opponents hitting .241 against him. Dalton Rushing leads off. Dodgers a 2-run lead, 4-2. And the first pitch, a strike on the outer half.
Now here's a guy that has the lowest percentage of strikes thrown when he has 2 strikes on a hitter. I mean, it's less than 30%.
Here's an 0-1 delivery. Rushing takes high. Dalton tonight is 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored.
So what that number means with Loaizaga, if he gets 2 strikes on you, he's going to go fishing to see if you expand the strike zone, especially if the count's in his direction.
1-1. That is inside. It's 2-1. Loaizaga, the first player from Nicaragua to play for the New York Yankees when he debuted for them in 2018. Rushing fouls it off behind him. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Alex Freeland is on deck, and then Shohei Ohtani will hit after that. And yeah, we're still on cycle watch with Ohtani. A double and a triple tonight. Possible he could get 2 more at bats. We know he'll have at least 1 more. And a 2-2 pitch to Rushing from Loaizaga. That swung on and drilled to center field and deep. This ball heading back toward the wall. It's going to be off the wall. Around first and rumbling to second is Dalton Rushing with a leadoff stand-up double. He hammered that ball. It hit the wall just to the left of the 407 mark in dead center. 3rd double of the season for Rushing.
Boy, he got a pitch right down the middle with 2 strikes. Go figure.
Alex Freeland coming up with nobody out. Job for him is to get Rushing over to 3rd at least. Loaizaga kind of crouching down when he works out of the stretch. Waiting for the pitch to be repeated into his ear. Now he straightens up. First pitch to Freeland. Freeland bunts. Puts it on the first base side. Loaizaga, long underhand toss, just beats Freeland. And that advances Rushing to 3rd base.
Okay, if you're the Diamondbacks, do you pitch to Ohtani? You put him aboard and then hope you get the double play.
We'll see what Torlavello decides to do. They're going to put him on. Fans are not happy because this really lessens the possibility of a cycle tonight for Ohtani. They come to see him hit, but he's intentionally walked, and that'll put a runner on. 1st and 3rd for Andy Pages. Cody Bellinger, the last Dodger with a cycle, by the way. So Loaizaga out of the stretch, delivering to Pages. And he swings, hits a drive to left field. A towering fly ball toward the corner. It's going to hang in the ballpark. It's caught on a warning track. Tagging from 3rd and scoring is Rushing. It is a very long sacrifice fly for Andy Pages, who drives in his 51st run of the season. And the Dodgers pick up a run. They lead 5-2.
Now, Pages very frustrated after the first 2 at-bats that he had. After the leadoff double in the first, Pages struck out. After the triple knocked in 2 in the second by Ohtani, popped out to second, but he delivers here.
Freddie Freeman with 2 outs and a runner at first. He takes strike 1 from Jonathan Loaizaga. In 2021, he became the first relief pitcher in Yankees history to strike out 4 batters in 1 inning. 0-1 pitch is high. 3 of the 4 were former Dodgers. Michael Chavis, who was with the Dodgers in AAA, Alex Verdugo, J.D. Martinez, and Xander Bogaerts, all of the Red Sox. It was in the 7th inning. Throw to first base, and Ohtani dives back safely. Had to be a drop 3rd strike or something like that to get 4 strikeouts.
Or a wild pitch.
Wild pitch. Now 1-1. Swinging a ground ball toward the middle. Diving right through the wickets of Marte. Rounding second on his way to 3rd is Ohtani. And Freddie Freeman has come up with his 3rd hit of the ball game. Runners at 1st and 3rd with 2 men out. I mean, Marte dove for that ball. It went under his elbow. Surprised he did not knock that ball down. Mookie Betts will be coming up. And a reminder that Shakey's Pizza Parlor is the official pizza partner of the Dodgers audio broadcast. When it's game night, it's group night at Shakey's.com. Meeting on the mound for the Diamondbacks. Dodgers leading 5-2, out hitting the Diamondbacks 8-6. Top of the 7th inning. Mookie Betts a chance to pick up another run here with Ohtani at third base. Freddie hit the ball hard, but Marte defends his position rather well. He dove to his right, and it wasn't like it was out of his reach. His glove went past the baseball. Here comes Betts. Betts is 0 for 2 with a walk tonight. He's average at 192. Stretch by Loaizaga. The pitch outside ball 1. And granted, Mookie spent some time on the injured list with an oblique situation, but don't recall a time in his career he's been hitting under 200 in the month of June. 1-0. He swings, rips it to left field. That's a base hit. Ohtani will come in and score. It is 6-2. Mookie Betts with a 2-out run scoring single.
This is a Dodger ball club right now, and right in this inning, that looks like a very well-oiled machine.
Diamondbacks have action in the bullpen now down the left field side. Now that was a solid smack by Betts. That's the swing he's looking for. That's the contact he's looking for. Ohtani scores his second run of the game, so the intentional walk comes back to bite Arizona. Kyle Tucker with runners at first and second and 2 down. And Tucker is 0 for 3. Hitting just .235, 4 home runs. Loaizaga set to throw. The right-hander's pitch to Tucker. Big cut and a miss. Loaizaga crouching down, his right arm hanging by his side, glove up against his chest. The reliever straightens up. Freeman off of second, Betts off of first. Pitch to Tucker's in the dirt, checked his swing. 1 ball, 1 strike. Elsewhere, Colorado ahead of the Angels 8-2 in the 6th. Giants lost again to Milwaukee today. There's a 1-1 now to Tucker. Swings and misses at a changeup. Eight 8-3 Brewers beat San Francisco. If the Rockies score holds up, well, there's going to be something interesting happening in the standings. Pitch in the dirt to Tucker. Rockies started a half game behind San Francisco in last place. If they win, they would move ahead by a half a game and put the Giants in the basement. Runners off first and second. 2-2 pitch. Tucker swings, fouls it back off to our left.
If that happens, that's not the direction that the San Francisco Giants had in mind.
Well, it's like somebody put him in the deep water and said, here, hold this anchor. And they have just kept going downward and downward and downward. 2-2. Tucker looks at it inside and low. Full count, runners will go. A big divisional series here for the Dodgers for sure. Chance to pick up some ground if they can win tonight. Take the next 2. A series win is the only way they're going to gain ground on the Diamondbacks ultimately. Runners go, and the pitch low, ball 4, and the bases are full of Dodgers. Down to third, Freddie Freeman. Over to second, Mookie Betts. Tucker now at first, and here comes Max Muncy with the bases full. Well, Muncy's got to be geared up right here. 8 career grand slams for Max. Pitch, and that is in for a strike called. Loaizaga started him with a sinker. Bases loaded, 2 down, 2 runs in here in the 7th. 6-2, Dodgers lead. 0-1 pitch. Muncy lets the changeup go low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Right side of the infield playing the left-handed hitter deep. Fernandez, the shortstop, up the middle. Slightly to the left of second base. Outfield fairly straight away. Loaizaga crouching, has the pitch he wants to throw, now straightens up. Here's his 1-1 to Muncy. Strike called, a sinker at 98. Muncy behind in the count, a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a 1-2 from Loaizaga. Muncy swings and strikes out. Changeup got him. Dodgers leave him loaded, but they get a pair on 3 hits. Stretch time in the desert. They're here in Arizona. The score in the middle of the 7th. The Dodgers 6 and the Diamondbacks 2.
It is time for the 7th inning.
Where there's baseball, there's Budweiser, the official beer sponsor of Major League Baseball. For 150 years, this Bud's for you. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2026 Anheuser-Busch Budweiser Lager Beer, St. Louis, Missouri. Major League Baseball trademarks used with permission.
I'm Teoscar Hernandez. As a parent of 3 little ones, I know that being present makes all the difference. When kids feel heard and supported, we helping them feel safe and protected. That's why I support First 5 California and their mission. Learn more at first5california.com.
Ford Motor Company is here for those who build America. Those who believe that giving everything we've got today will pay off tomorrow. Who will drive America forward for 250 years to come? If that's who you are, you value what we value. Offering employee pricing during the employee pricing event. American value for American values. Go to buyfordnow.com or visit your Southern California Ford dealer today. Celebrate the vibrant culture and traditions of the LGBTQ plus community with the Dodgers for LGBTQ plus Pride Night, June 5th versus the Angels.
Now Betts smashes one to left field. Back to back with Betts.
Purchase a special ticket package and receive your exclusive Pride Night jersey presented by Blue Shield of California. Be part of something special. For tickets and more information, visit Dodgers.com/promotions.
Top of the order up for the Diamondbacks as we head to the bottom of the 7th inning. 6-2, Dodgers with the lead, and the new pitcher for Los Angeles is right-hander Kyle Hurt. Hurt making his 19th appearance, right-hander out of USC. He kicks and fires to Marte, the switch hitter batting left-handed. Ball 1, pitch a little bit up. Hurt, the 4th pitcher used tonight for the Dodgers. 1-0 pitch to Marte. Swings and bounces it foul over by the Dodger dugout. Marte 0 for 2 with a sacrifice fly in the 5th inning that drove in a run. 260 hitter, 10 home runs, 36 runs batted in for the Diamondbacks. 1 ball, 1 strike pitch from Kyle Hurt. It's up high, 2-1. Hurt's strikeouts per 9 innings, 10.5. That is really good. More strikeouts than innings pitched anyway. He's got an ERA of an even 1. And the opposition hitting 164 against him. Gets a swing and a miss from Marte here. That'll be strike 2. Bottom of the 7th inning brought to you by Bank of America, the official bank of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Two ball, 2 strike pitch to Ketel Marte from Kyle Hurt. He throws. Swinging a grounder off the front of the Dodger dugout. You know, the other day off the air, we were talking about Jose Canseco and the home run ball that went off his head.
Mm-hmm.
There was one in baseball tonight.
Did the outfielder deny it, as Canseco did?
It's hard to. I'm watching it on video.
Well, we watched on video Canseco getting hit on the head.
Yeah, he said it didn't happen, but it did.
Kevin Kennedy was his manager at the time. Took place in Cleveland, and Kevin continues to laugh when he talks about it. He says, yeah, Canseco tried to tell us that the ball never hit him on the head.
3-2 pitch, inside ball 4, and Marte sprints down to first. Leadoff walk issue. Well, it was.
So who was the culprit?
It was in the Rockies-Angels game in Anaheim. Remember T.J. Rumfield, the first baseman? Well, he hit a ball out to right field. And a guy who has had some spectacular home run robberies this year, well, things are starting to even out. Joe Adele had a ball hit his glove, then hit him square on the top of the head and bounce out over the yellow line for a home run. So Rumfield got the home run, and Adele gets the blooper reel.
And a knot on his head.
1-0 pitch to Corbin Carroll. That one missed outside, and Kyle Hurt not happy with that.
But Canseco just continued to deny and deny and deny that the ball hit him on the head. He missed it with his glove, but not as Gord.
2-0, snapped in for a strike, 2-1. That was an angry fastball from Hurt. That was when he was with the Rangers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And a 2-1 delivery to Carroll. Swings and hits a high fly ball to Andy Pages in center field. Very playable. Staring up into the ceiling. Picks the ball out of it. And that is an out. 1 out.
Well, the Dodgers would like to invite you to Ask Dad for a special day. Why? Well, Father's Day coming up on Sunday, June 21st. Orioles are in the Dodger Stadium at 1:10. You're one of the first 40,000 fans in attendance. You'll take home this special Father's Day T-shirt presented by Uniqlo. So come out, join us. Tickets at Dodgers.com/promotions.
Gabriel Moreno, the catcher, takes the ball. I want to know.
Well, you just showed me the video, and ouch.
And Moreno looks at one that's close, but a little bit up. 2 balls, no strikes.
That's after some wonderful catches for Joe Adele this year, taking away potential home runs. Well,
he has had a number of home run robberies that have been absolutely spectacular. But, you know, baseball paid him back tonight. Now we get a challenge at the plate.
The pitcher is challenging the pitch.
Kyle Hurt challenging. That's not what the Dodgers want.
Nope.
The pitch is a ball. Los Angeles has one.
And we talked about it. There's a lot of different reasons. I mean, pitchers are in their delivery. They're following through. And I think pitchers are somewhat jaded, understandably, that they like everything. But, you know, they've got maybe the worst seat in the house to see it.
3-0 pitch. Low ball 4, and there are 2 on. 2 walks for Hurt. I think he challenged out of frustration. I know Will Smith told me last week that the Dodgers don't want the pitchers challenging. They only want the catchers challenging. And now Mark Pryor's going to come out of the first base dugout to talk to Kyle Hurt, who really has himself in trouble for the first time this season when you think about it. The only run he gave up was on a home run. But he's walked 2 here. And with 1 out, Diamondbacks have a couple of base runners, and Nolan Arenado coming up, a guy that certainly Hurt has to be careful with.
Well, the problem is you walk 2. Those are a couple of tallies. With 1 swing at a bat, you can have a 1-run lead is all.
Well, there's a trend going on around baseball. Many of the fan bases are doing it. They're doing it here in Arizona. Where they'll have a group way up in a corner, the upper deck. And it's called Tarps Off, where they take off their shirts and they wave them around.
Yeah, just ask Al Roboski, the mad Hungarian.
Our colleague in St. Louis. He did it. He did it while he chugged a beer, too. Pitch to Arenado. Strike called, knee high. He wants the challenge.
Batter is challenging the pitch.
Diamondbacks with one challenge remaining.
Pitches the ball. Arizona has one challenge remaining.
So Arenado loses the challenge here in the bottom of the 7th. Nothing left as far as challenges for the Diamondbacks now.
No, he won the challenge.
Oh, he won the challenge. I beg your pardon. Got it backwards. And they have one challenge remaining. Pitch swung on, belted to left field and deep. This ball to the corner and gone. Nope, it's off the wall. Off the wall. Marte around third. Here comes Moreno coming to the plate. The relay throw is late. He's safe. And Arenado with an absolute bullet to the top of the left field wall in the corner. Drives in 2 runs. It is 6-4.
Off the wall, came back towards Ward. It looked like he had it momentarily in the glove. It bounced away from him. And Arenado looked like he was expecting it to be out of the ballpark as soon as he hit it.
104 miles an hour off the bat. And 2 runs allowed. Both men who walked have scored. And the Diamondbacks have made it a ball game again. Ryan Waldschmidt, who was 2 for 3 in the game. Waldschmidt hit a 103-mile-an-hour sinker from Edgardo Henriquez into right field his last time up. 0-1 pitch is a strike on the inside edge.
Well, last night a come-from-behind victory by Arizona, their 20th of the season, that ties them for the best in baseball, along with the Atlanta Braves.
Tying run is at the plate. 1 out. Arenado at second base, stretched by Hurt, and the right-hander throws. Cut on and missed. And Waldschmidt is out on strikes. Got him with a changeup. First strikeout for Hurt. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the back-to-back world champion Los Angeles Dodgers audio network. Ildemaro Vargas turns around to bat left-handed, and Kyle Hurt throws a pitch in there, very close, called the ball, 1-0. Vargas is 0 for 3 in the game. 2 runs in here in the bottom of the 7th. Dodgers with a 2-run lead, 6-4. Next offer's low. And something is just off with Kyle Hurt tonight. Will Klein has started to throw in the Dodger pen. 6 runs, 9 hits for the Dodgers, 4 runs, 7 hits for Arizona. Pitch on the way to Vargas. And again, looked very close, but missed for a ball, and it's 3-0. And the time may be short for Kyle Hurt. 3-0 pitch. Missed again. I mean, Dalton Rushing holding the target. It's hitting the target, but it's off the plate, and a 4-pitch walk puts the tying run aboard. Dave Roberts coming to get Hurt. He's going to the bullpen to get Will Klein, as Kyle Hurt has walked 3 men for the first time this season. First and second, and 1 out. 2 out, beg your pardon. 2 out. And Will Klein will come in to try to get of the bottom of the 7th. The score, the Dodgers 6 and the Diamondbacks 4.
Ford Motor Company is here for those who build America. Those who believe that giving everything we've got today will pay off tomorrow. Who will drive America forward for 250 years to come? If that's who you are, you value what we value. offering employee pricing during the employee pricing event. American value for American values. Go to buyfordnow.com or visit your Southern California Ford dealer today.
Hey, dads and grads and mamas too. Head to Shakey's Pizza Parlor where there's lots to do. Kick off summer with family and friends. Get your fun on from beginning to end. Shakey's is the place for parties and more. Your neighborhood Shakey's, so much to explore.
Right now, add a medium pepperoni pizza for just $10 when you buy any large PCM combo. Handcrafted dough made fresh daily at Shakey's, the People's Pizza Parlor.
Shakey's, the People's Pizza Parlor.
California, it's time to reimagine not only what we recycle, but how we recycle it. Putting food scraps in your green bin and taking California Redemption Value beverage containers to a recycling site to get your cash back are just two of the small steps you can take today for a greener tomorrow. This is how we're reimagining recycling, California. And it all starts right here. To learn more, visit recyclingreimaginedca.com.
And allowed a 2-run double to Nolan Arenado. Batter will be Geraldo Perdomo. He'll come in and pinch hit for Fernandez, the shortstop, and he'll stay in and play short. And as he comes up, Dodgers will want to get maybe a meeting, but home plate umpire Stu Sherwater is telling
PitchCom
Rushing that you got to hurry and get this done.
Now the umpires are going to have a meeting.
And they're telling Rushing you can't go to the mound. He started to go to the mound anyway. They're saying you got to go back to the plate. And Klein is now saying, hey, take it easy, boys. So 4 umpires are standing in a circle to the right of the pitcher's mound. Torey Lovullo, the manager of the Diamondbacks, is out on the grass, is standing just a little bit shy of the third baseline, as he's got something to tell the umpires, I'm sure. Dodgers had a mound visit remaining, so it wasn't that. It wasn't like they were out of mound visits. What do you suppose this is all about?
Well, Rushing was trying to make a case of the home plate umpire, Sherwater, to begin with.
We're going to get an announcement.
The bat was early in the game. Clock was down to 10. There's no penalty, but there will be no visit for pinch hitter.
So read between the lines.
Yeah, that's a whole lot of nothing.
Nice system when it works.
Dave Roberts getting the update from Stu Sherwater. That was the voice that cut in and out of Jordan Baker. And he's now coming over to the first base dugout to give an update to Dave Roberts. In the meantime, as the pitcher, Will Klein, you're just standing around. And you know, he's all warm, but he hasn't thrown any warm-up tosses other than before Perdomo came up, and he came in the game. Tying run is at first base.
It's one of the few times that we have seen a catcher if they tell him, no, you cannot go to the mound and talk to the guy.
Gerardo Perdomo, switch hitter, batting left-handed against Will Klein. 2 down, bottom of the 7th. 2 on. First pitch is low. He started him with a curveball. Klein hasn't been scored upon since the 3rd of May. That's 11 innings over 10 games. And the pitch missing for a ball. 2-0. It's up and in.
Perdomo's 0 for 2 with 1 strikeout when he's faced Klein in the past. But, well, here's a big pitch. And you know Perdomo's just looking for something he can hammer.
Stretch by Klein. 2-0 delivery. And it's right down the middle for a called strike. 2-1. Perdomo, 221 hitter, 3 homers and 21 runs batted in. 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. He swung his helmet right off his head. Chased a slider down and in. And now, as the master would say, deuce is wild. 2 on, 2 out, 2 balls, and 2 strikes. Arenado leads at second. Vargas, not being held at first, can get a big lead. Klein's 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and Perdomo wants to challenge.
Batter is challenging the pitch.
If he's wrong, they'll be out of challenges. If he's right, they'll get another pitch.
Pitches the ball. Arizona has 1 out remaining.
So now it's a full count. Perdomo rolled the dice right there. And it came up in his favor. Three and 2. Runners will get a head start. And Klein's payoff pitch. Swung on, line to left, a base hit. Arenado will come around third. Ward will throw. It's cut off. Arenado stopped and goes back to third base.
Ball was low. I think if it's taken, it would have been ball 4, but it winds up with a base hit. And the inning continues for Arizona.
And they've got the go-ahead run at first base. And a pinch hitter coming up, left-handed batter, will be Pavin Smith, who was activated off the IL yesterday and started the game as the designated hitter. And Torey Lovullo sending out Pavin Smith. And he was looking for some late lightning out of his pinch hitter. Dodgers leading 6-4. Diamondbacks threatening. 2 runs are in already. Bases loaded. Here comes the pitch from Klein. Smith looks at it, low ball 1. Pavin Smith, the 176 hitter, 1 home run, 7 runs batted in. Came back from elbow surgery that he had late March. Pitch up high, 2-0. Well, the Dodger bullpen coming into this series had an ERA collectively of 1.82 since the 13th of May. Now a 2-0 pitch. 3-0. It's up high and away. And Will Klein is a pitch away from walking in a run and moving the tying run to third base.
Well, here's where it gets dangerous because you have a tendency to aim the ball. And when you aim it, it's not free and easy.
Stretch, the 3-0 from Klein. Down the middle for a strike. Doing a fastball at just about 99. It's back in the count, 3-1. Needs another. And he cups his glove over his right ear so he can hear pitch com from Dalton Rushing. Now comes set with his glove up against his chest. The 3-1 pitch to Smith. And Dalton Rushing wants to challenge. Pitch looked pretty good, pretty close. Smith halfway down to first. He'll stop. And that pitch is going to be ball 4. Wow.
4th walk issued in the inning.
I mean, the wheel is wobbling. The Dodgers were comfortably in front in this game, but now Arenado comes across to score, walked in. Vargas, the tying run is at third, and the go-ahead run is at second base in Perdomo. With Smith at first, and here's Tommy Troy. Couldn't check his swing, went around enough, and that's a strike to him. He's 1 for 3, a 5th inning single. Last time up, grounded out to short. 6-5 is the score. And the 0-1 pitch. Swung on, ground ball right side. Freeman backhands it, goes to second. Betts is there running, touches the bag for the force out. That retires the side. Oh, damage done for Arizona, but not quite enough. As we head to the 8th inning, the Dodgers clinging to a 1-run lead. At the end of Dodgers 6, Arizona 5.
In Blue Heaven, a split second changes everything. A sliding catch, a walk-off homer, a win for the history books. But on the streets of L.A., a split-second accident can change your life. When the unexpected happens, you don't just need a lawyer, you need a powerhouse. At Jacoby & Myers, they cover all the bases. From the moment you call, their experienced team takes charge of the heavy lifting, so you can focus on your recovery. Don't settle for a base hit when you need a grand slam. Call Jacoby & Myers, the official law firm of the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Hey LA County, Freddie Freeman here. Champions Recycle Beverage Containers. Turn your CRV cans and bottles into cash and help LA score big. Step up, recycle, and hit a home run. Learn more at cleanla.com.
Escape the confines of the city for the expansive beauty of the Santa Ynez Valley with a short 2-hour drive up the coast. Let Shumash Casino Resort be your destination getaway. Welcome to freedom. Go to shumashcasino.com. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Must be nice to just listen to a baseball game and put all your troubles aside. Well, at KFI AM 640, we don't have that luxury. Somebody has to do the work of holding the very fabric of our society together. Bill Handel, weekdays 6 to 9 a.m. Carrie and Shannon, 9 a.m. to noon. Monks and Merrill, noon to 3 p.m. John Cobelt, 3 to 6 p.m. Tim Conway Jr., 6 to 10 p.m. KFI AM 640. Make us the #1 preset on the iHeartRadio app.
Exhale now, at least for now. 6-5 Dodgers with the lead. Ryan Ward will lead off. He'll face a new pitcher, right-hander Kevin Ginkel. As the Diamondbacks picked up 3 runs on just 1 hit. They sent 9 men to the plate. 4 of them walked. 26th appearance for Kevin Ginkel. He's 1-2 with a 3.09 ERA. 2.18 against him. Ryan Ward 0 for 3 tonight. Takes a strike. Defensively, Perdomo stays in the game at short for Arizona. Pavin Smith is at first. And Vargas moves from first to left, with Walter Schmidt going to center field. So they have had to make some wholesale changes defensively. 1 ball, 1 strike to Ryan Ward. Ginkel's pitch. And that is up high. Ginkel, along with his teammate Nolan Arenado, El Capitan High School. His third baseman for the Giants, Matt Chapman, went there as well. He was teammates with Arenado. Ginkel's 2-1, swung on and hit off the end of the bat to center field. Waiting for it is Walter Schmidt. He makes the catch, and there's 1 down for the Dodgers in the 8th. Top of the 8th brought to you by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa, the MVP for fun, food, and good times. Less than 90 minutes from wherever you are. Morongo, good times. Dalton rushing, 2 for 2. Single double, 2 runs scored, swings and misses. Ginkel's pitch. Rushing, hits it hard on the ground at first. Pavin Smith, the new first baseman, grabs it and then runs over to first. Steps on the bag for the second out. 2 gone. Alex Freeland coming up.
Second baseman, Alex Freeland.
Ginkel played for Steve Vickery at El Capitan, who was inducted into the National High School Baseball Coaches Hall of Fame the year that Ginkel graduated. He has sent a lot of guys on not only to college but the pro ranks. Great program. Nothing in 1 to Freeland. 1 for 2 with a sacrifice bunt. Takes high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Arenado in on the artificial turf by the grass cutout at third. 1-1. Swung on, lifted foul and out of play to the left. 1-2 to Freeland. 2 men out, bases empty, top of the 8th. Top of the order due up again in the 8th inning. Ketel Marte led off the 7th, walked and scored, and he'll start the 8th inning. Looks like he'll start it against Will Klein, who will come out of the dugout and pitch again. Nothing doing in the Dodger bullpen. Pitch to Freeland is up high. 2 balls and 2 strikes. When you're the guy who hits in front of Ohtani, you've got to get on base, let him get up. 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Slider. Freeland went down to a knee, and Ginkel comes out of the bullpen and retires the side in order. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Arizona 5.
Hey, it's Andre Heath here. This is the season to celebrate. Whether it's Father's Day, graduation, or both, Superior Grocers has everything you need to make it special. From premium meats for the grill to fresh sides and sweet treats. It's all about bringing family together because the best moments happen around the table. Celebrate big and save smart. Download the Superior Grocers app for weekly ads and digital deals. Superior Grocers. Quality, variety, and value.
Frontier has joined Verizon in LA. Now's the time to switch. Get 6 months of fiber internet on us up to 1 gig. Then keep saving $15 a month when you combine with a Verizon mobile phone plan. Our best offer ever. Visit frontier.com/availability today, as this offer is only available for a limited time. For a limited time, get 4 lines for $25 each. Call 800-466-1844 or visit your local SoCal Verizon store.
Under the bright lights, every pitch matters. And every moment deserves something legendary.
Back-to-back champions.
From the first pitch to the final out, bring home a taste that's as crisp and precise as the game itself. Asahi Super Dry. When the moment is unforgettable, reach for the beer that delivers a true dry finish every single time. Celebrate the game. Celebrate the moment. Celebrate with Asahi. Asahi Super Dry. Japan's #1 selling beer. Seek what is unique. Please drink responsibly.
Trying to hang on here. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning, 6-5. Diamondbacks have found something here late in the game. Will Klein facing Ketel Marte. He drills him a strike in there. Nothing in 1. Defensive change in left field for the Dodgers. Alex Call off the bench, playing left. Pitch to Marte, chop foul. And that's strike 2 to Ketel Marte. Tonight's game brought to you by First 5 California. 1 in 3 children are at risk of toxic stress, but there are signs and things parents can do to help. Learn how to overcome it at first5california.com. Here's an 0-2 coming to Marte from Klein. Strike 3 called. Rifled one right down the middle. A fastball at 99. 1 out. First strikeout for Klein in the game. Corbin Carroll, who homered back in the 3rd, is 1 for 4 tonight. Last time up in the 7th, he flied to center field. First pitch to Carroll from Klein. In for a strike. Fastball at 100.
Tell you what, Tim, in the bottom of the 7th, that was one heck of a 3rd out that was recorded when Freeman had to go a long way to get the ball, and then athletically, Betts coming across the bag.
0-1 pitch to Carroll, hit on the ground in the right center field, a base hit. The tying run is aboard with 1 out of the bottom of the 8th.
And they've got the speedy Carroll at first base.
7 stolen bases for Carroll. He's been caught once. And Gabriel Moreno, catcher, who was 0 for 2 with a pair of walks tonight. Right side of the infield wide open with Freeland playing up the middle and Freddie holding the runner, Carroll. Stretch by Klein and the pitch to the right-handed hitter. And Moreno takes a sweeper for a strike. 6 runs, 9 hits for the Dodgers. 5 runs, 9 hits for the Diamondbacks. Here is an 0-1 from Klein. Moreno fouls it straight back, and it's 0-2.
Well, Klein gets the ball to his catcher rather rapidly. It's just under at 1.3 seconds. There's a 1-2-5 in his last pitch.
Oh, and 2, 1 out, 1 on. Time called by Moreno. Dodgers got 4 runs off the starter, Mike Soroka, who's still on the hook. Jonathan Loaizaga gave up 2. Kevin Ginkel a clean inning in the 8th. And now Klein delivering the 0-2 to Moreno. Here it comes. Swing and a drive to center, a base hit. Couple of hops for Pages. Rounding second and holding is Corbin Carroll. Throw goes into second, gets away from Freeland, but Carroll unable to move up. Well, back-to-back singles, and this one coming on an 0-2 pitch. Where Klein had Moreno on the ropes. And now the tying run is in scoring position, and the go-ahead run at first with Nolan Arenado at the plate.
A lot of opportunities for the Diamondbacks. This is their 11th at bat in this game with a runner in scoring position. They have 2 hits. The Dodgers are 2 for 7 in spots like this.
Another threat here late in the ball game by the Diamondbacks. 1 out, 2 on. Pitch. Arenado takes a strike. Fastball at 98. That was a middle fastball. Arenado just did not pull the trigger on it. Now Klein throws the 0-1. Swinging a ground ball to Betts. Betts flips the ball to Freeland. 1 on to first. Low throw. Dug out by Freeman. Double play. 6-4-3. Inning over. No runs. 2 hits. 1 left. And we head to the 9th inning. It's the Dodgers 6, Arizona 5.
Let's talk about Galpin Honda here. Boys in blue, champions. Galpin Honda, champions. And they've got themselves one heck of an inventory. 350 vehicles ready for immediate delivery. And you got Dave Gillum, the general manager, that's waiting for you to reach out. You don't even have to go see him in person. Find your vehicle online at galpinhonda.com. Do your lease or your financing through email, and they will drive that vehicle right to you, and you get that Galpin exclusive 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. It's galpinhonda.com. Ask for Dave Gillum.
The unofficial start of summer calls for baseball. Good company and Modelo Especial, a full-flavored golden lager with smooth, balanced taste and crisp, refreshing finish. Made for game day in the stands and wherever fans watch together. Modelo Especial, the mark of a fighter. Must be 21 and up. Please drink responsibly.
We might not have the Dodgers, but we do have more stimulating talk. When news breaks in Los Angeles,
this is who I am.
KFI AM 640 has you covered.
This is who I'll always be.
Make us the #1 preset on the iHeartRadio app.
Dodger fans, style meets performance this summer. Uniqlo, the official apparel partner of the Los Angeles Dodgers, brings game-changing comfort from the clubhouse to the stands. Whether you're catching a fly ball or catching the sunset at Uniqlo Field at Dodger Stadium, gear up like the pros in lightweight, breathable designs made for every fan. Find your fit at Uniqlo stores across California, around the world, or at uniqlo.com. Uniqlo, simply better.
Play ball!
Right-hander Juan Murillo takes over for the Diamondbacks here in the 9th inning. 1-2 the record. And he'll face the top of the Dodger order. Shohei Ohtani, Andy Pages, and Freddie Freeman in a 6-5 ball game. Dodgers with a 1-run lead. Last couple of innings, the 7th and the 8th. It's been a white-knuckle ride. And now Ohtani is up. 2 hits tonight, double, triple. He was intentionally walked in the 7th inning. And facing Murillo here. First pitch in for a strike. Murillo against the first batter he's faced in a game. They're hitting .83 against him. He's allowed just 2 hits to the first batter and 2 walks in his previous 26 appearances. Ohtani shoots one foul into the upper deck on the third base side, and he is down in the count, 0-2.
Yeah, it's 99.1, and get ready for some heat. Murillo, 30 strikeouts, and 23 of those have been registered with fastball.
Shortstop Perdomo shading the middle. Ohtani looks out, and Murillo out of the stretch delivers the 0-2 pitch. Ohtani looks at it high and away, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Diamondbacks signed Murillo last year to a minor league deal. He's been good out of their bullpen. 1-2. Ohtani chases a changeup that was way outside. He strikes out. 1 gone in the 9th. Best drive of the game presented by Edmunds. See how much your car is worth at Edmunds.com. Freddie Freeman's first inning home run, our drive of the game tonight from Edmunds. Andy Pages, nobody on, 1 out. Andy looking for a hit tonight. Sacrifice fly drove in a run in the 7th. Otherwise, he's 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. 1 ball, no strikes to Pages. Right on right matchup as Murillo sends one home. And he takes a strike at the knees. 1 ball and 1 strike to Pages. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Sinker. I think he actually fouled it off of Moreno. And he might have got a piece of it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Top of the 9th, sponsored by Cars for Kids. Ready to donate that old car? Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. Friendly agent standing by to take your donation. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS now. That's Cars with a K to donate your car today. One out, base is empty. 1 ball, 2 strike count on Andy Pages. Kicking the 1-2. High and outside, 2-2. Pages, the Major League RBI leader. Pinwheeling the bat around now, draws it back. Murillo staring in, now steps off the rubber and trying to get on the same page with Moreno. We'll go out and just tell him what the pitch should be. That should be the last mound visit, I believe. Dodgers are out of mound visits. They're out of ABS challenges. The Diamondbacks have 1 challenge remaining. Plate umpire Stu Sherwater holds 4 fingers up to the press box, says that's the 4th mound visit, so it appears the Diamondbacks are out of them as well. 2 ball, 2 strike offer from Murillo. Swinging a little chopper down to third. Going to be a tough play for Arenado. He barehands, throws. It's too late. It's a base hit for Andy Pages. First hit of the ball game.
Pages had to work for that one. Down quickly, 1-2 in the count.
Freddie Freeman, another multi-hit game. 3 hits tonight, a home run and 2 singles. Left-handed hitting first baseman. Facing the right-hander Murillo. Pages leads at first. The pitch. Freddie takes outside, ball 1. Started him with a changeup. Murillo ready to go. He throws, and Freddie couldn't hold up. And appeal down to third base umpire Rob Drake, who rings up the strike. Count 1-1. Murillo primarily 4-seam fastball and a changeup. He will mix in a slider and a sinker. Throw to first base, back standing is Pages. And Petey Montero, the first base coach tonight. Dino Ebel will return tomorrow at third. Chris Woodward, who's a third, will go back to first. Dino at his son Trey's graduation at Corona. Here's a 1-1 to Freddie Freeman. That's up high. 2 balls, 1 strike. Middle infield playing for 2. Arenado deep at third and off the line for the left-handed hitting Freeman. Betts on deck. 2-1 pitch from Murillo to Freeman. Strike called inside corner, and it's 2-2. That was the changeup again. Murillo hanging his right arm by his side, now puts it in his glove, comes set at the belt. Throw to first base by his back. So that'll be the second disengagement. He throws over again. He's got to pick him off or it'll be a balk. The pitch. Freddie swings and strikes out. We got a high fastball at 98. And now there are 2 men out. Second strikeout for Murillo. Mookie Betts had a ringing single that drove in a run in the 7th inning. 10 hits apiece. Dodgers leading by a run, 6-5. Murillo's pitch to Betts, low and away. The Dodgers in 1-run games this year. The record has actually 2 games under 500. They're 6-8. Diamondbacks 1 game over 500 at 11-10. Throw to first base, and back is Paje. 1-0 to Mookie. Here's Murillo's 1-0 pitch. Strike is called. Mookie either tapped his helmet or adjusted it with the palm of his hand, but the Dodgers are out of challenger. 1-1 from Murillo. Outside corner for a called strike. Mookie wasn't pleased with that call.
Just took in a deep breath and let it out.
Pitch just nicked the outside corner at 99. 1-2 to Betts. Pajes leads at first. Here's the pitch. Mookie lets it go high. Takes ball 2. It's 2-2. Dodgers went up 6-2 in this game. And Diamondbacks came right back. Now a 2-2. Mookie swings, bounces it to short. Perdomo backhands, throws to second. That's the force out. That retires the side. And we go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Left-hander Tanner Scott Dave. The score, the Dodgers 6, Arizona 5.
California's #1 casino just got better. Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is now the only AAA 5-diamond rated casino hotel in the country. Become a Club Serrano member today and enjoy the added perks like exclusive rewards at Monarch Beach Golf Links and Palms Casino Resort Las Vegas. VIP at another casino? Trade up and take advantage of the tier and offer match program at Yamava. Voted #1 casino outside of Vegas by Newsweek. You in? Restrictions apply. Details at Yamava.com. Must be 21 to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
Hi, I'm Teoscar Hernandez. As a parent, I know that being present makes all the difference. I have 3 young sons, and I learned that kids don't just hear our words, they feel them too. The way we respond in tough moments, the sense of security we provide, it all matters. When we help our kids to feel heard and supported, we help them feel safe and protected. That's why I support First 5 California and their mission to ensure every child has a stronger start in life. Learn more at first5california.com.
A world champion with over 1,000 career strikeouts. Tyler Glasnow is not done yet.
Glasnow shrugs his shoulders. Now a pitch off. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Struck him out on the curve. That is strikeout number 10.
Join us for Tyler Glasnow Bobblehead Night as part of the Dodgers Bobblehead Starter Series Saturday, June 6th versus the Angels. Presented by Blue Shield. Be one of the first 40,000 fans in and take home an exclusive Tyler Glasnow Bobblehead. For tickets and more information, visit Dodgers.com/promotions.
Tack it up, buddy, gonna shut you down.
1-run lead, 3 outs to get. Tanner Scott makes his 27th appearance. He's 5 for 6 in save opportunities. A 1-2 record, an earned run average of .219. 161 the opposition average against him. Right-handed hitting outfielder Ryan Waldschmidt will face him first here in the bottom of the ninth. Dodgers up 6-5, and Scott drops a strike in on him with a slider. Waldschmidt 2 for 4 tonight, hitting .295. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a foul straight back, and it's now 0-2. The key here is get ahead, stay ahead. Diamondbacks have right-handed action in the bullpen just in case. 0-2. Pitch. Strike 3 called, and Waldschmidt wants the challenge.
Batter's on the pitch.
See what ABS says.
Good ball. They have 1 count remaining.
So they keep their 1 remaining challenge, and the count will go to 1-2. We've had a few challenges tonight, haven't we? Scott set at the belt, the left-hander fires one home. It is low. Went with the slider again. It's a 2-2 count. Two balls, 2 strikes. To Ryan Waldschmidt, pitch from Scott. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Might have caught a piece of it. Either way, it's a strikeout. He got him with a slider, and there's 1 down. And 2 to get for Tanner Scott.
I'm certain everybody's heard it before. You got 1-run game. So important to get that first guy, especially Waldschmidt can run a bit on top of it.
Ildemaro Vargas, switch hitter, batting right-handed against Tanner Scott here in the bottom of the ninth. 6-5 Dodgers lead. Pitch. Check swing, but it's inside. Ball and no strikes. A win for the Dodgers, and they would pick up a full game on San Diego and on Arizona. 1 ball and 1 strike to Ildemaro Vargas. Padres lost earlier today to Philadelphia 3-2. Dodgers looking to build their lead in the National League West. 1-1. Vargas shoots one into right field, a base hit. And the tying run is aboard in the bottom of the ninth inning. A soft line drive to right. Geraldo Perdomo, another switch hitter, will come up next, and he'll bat right-handed. Well, the Dodgers have not been to extra innings this season. It is a very long streak, the longest streak in LA Dodger history. It's 60 games without an extra innings game. We're hoping to extend that tonight. The longest streak ever in Dodger history. The Brooklyn Dodgers in 1899 went 73 games without going to extra innings. So it's been a while. Pitch is way inside, and Perdomo's knocked down. He was not hit by the pitch, but he went down getting out of the way. Now goes to 1 ball and 1 strike. The longest streak to start the season without an extra innings game in Major League history. 2005 Boston Red Sox. They won 98 games before they had to play extra frames. Pitch inside to Perdomo. 2 balls and a strike. And the Dodgers here in game 61 hoping to extend that streak. Vargas at first, one out. Pitch to Perdomo, low. Count goes to 3-1. Well, you get the feeling the Dodgers are walking a tightrope without a net. Left side of the infield deep. Mookie 2 steps in from the outfield grass now. 3-1 pitch. Perdomo looks to bunt, drops one down. Scott Fields throws to first in time to get him. And that advances Vargas to second base, but the Diamondbacks are down to their last out. And of course, they're going to challenge.
Yeah, Perdomo's still standing at first base. He tried to catch everybody by surprise.
A surprise bunt by Geraldo Perdomo. Get a look at the replay here. Freeman had a good reach on the ball, and that's going to be an out.
He's out.
Review call, the field is confirmed. The runner is out. Arizona loses the challenge.
You're not expecting someone to be bunting on a 3-1 count. It almost worked. It does, however, move the tying run into scoring position.
That's a tough trade, though, isn't it, at this time of the game?
Yes, it is.
Well, Pavin Smith trying to tie the game up. 2 outs, runner at second base. 1 out to get. Scott's pitch. It is a slider down and away. Left on left here. Pavin Smith came in to pinch hit in the 7th and walked. Stretch by Scott, looks back at second base. 1-0 pitch. That's down the middle for a strike taken. 1 ball and 1 strike.
So far, they've scored Perdomo as a sacrifice. That's not a sacrifice by any stretch of the imagination.
Surprised at that. He wasn't bunting to sacrifice anybody.
No, he was not.
1-1 pitch. Swung on, fouled off to the left, and now the Diamondbacks down to their last strike. It's a 1-2 count to Pavin Smith. I've got it just as a 1-3 out. It's going to stay that way, too. Now the stretch on the 1-2. Almost got him. The pitch just a little inside. Now it's 2-2 to Smith. I mean, that would pitch very, very borderline. Tanner Scott stretching, checks the runner. 2-2 to Pavin Smith coming. Swung on, popped up, foul down the left side and into the seats. Tanner Scott with a new baseball down the back slope of the mound. He'll pick up the rosin bag. Drops it back down. A little cloud of dust comes out of it. Towing the rubber on the first base side. Holds the ball behind his back. Blue leather glove against his chest. Now he comes set. 2 ball, 2 strike pitch. Swung on and fouled over on the right side by the Dodger dugout. Pavin Smith hanging in there. 1-run game. Tying run at second. 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. Two ball, 2 strike pitch from Scott. Swung on, ground ball to second. Freeland plays it on a couple of hops, flips on to first. That's the ball game. And the Dodgers take game 2 by a 6-5 score. And as they even up this series at a game apiece with 2 more to play. And Ohtani on the mound tomorrow. So a 6-5 final score. The Dodgers now 7-8 in 1-run games. They raise their record to 39-22 and build a 6.5 game lead in the division. The Diamondbacks go to 33-28. Well, final numbers in the ball game tonight for the Dodgers: 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors, and 7 runners left on base. For the Diamondbacks, 5 run hits, no errors. They left 12. Blake Trinan will get the win in relief. He goes to 2-1. Michael Soroka the loss. He's 7-3. Tanner Scott picks up his 6th save in 7 tries. Game took 3 hours and 7 minutes to play in front of a crowd of 32,829 at Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. Had them all the way, Mo.
All the way, just about. One thing about it, Arizona Diamondbacks, they had their 20th come-from-behind win last night, and they put a strong effort into trying to make it number 21 tonight. They fell just a little bit short. The Dodgers kind of helped things out also coming out of the bullpen. Very unusual, very rare that, Kyle Hurt came on 2/3 of an inning, gave up 1 hit, but walked 3. Gave up 3 runs in the process. And for Eric Lauer, went 4 2/3 as a starter, 2 runs on the 5 hits. But I think from an offensive standpoint, they got off to a wonderful start with Ohtani on a 1-1 pitch, hit the double down the right field line. 1 out later, Freddie Freeman delivered with his 9th home run of the season. Then there was a lull in the offense, and the Dodgers didn't do a whole lot. In fact, they were out-hit with opportunities to score. Arizona 2 for 11 runners in scoring position. Dodgers 3 for 8. The big difference was that third one, and with the sacrifice fly also. But you just cannot give up 3 walks in a very close game. Dodgers squeak by and win this ball game tonight.
And as I mentioned, they take a 6.5 game lead over the Diamondbacks, 6 games over the Padres. Padres losing earlier today. The Giants losing to Milwaukee, and the Rockies beating the Angels. So the Rockies have leapfrogged the Giants into 4th place in the division by half a game. Giants now 16 games behind the Dodgers. The Rockies 15.5 back. As the Dodgers take this one tonight 6-5.